I did some grinding off stream. I have fancy new things now. I do far more damage than I did before, and I also solved the puzzle that I thought to myself was incredibly annoying, because it is basically just a copy of a puzzle that was on an earlier dungeon called the Bell Moy. That being said, all I really need is a ruby, and I can solve it. Question is, do I still have my ruby? I did yesterday, but I may have dropped it somewhere. That's a garnet. Does anyone in my party have it? Bet I dropped it. If you give the statue a garnet? Yeah, I don't think so. Oh wait, nope, that's right. I set it over here. I don't remember why I set it over here though. Oh well, here you go, Rinko. This is definitely your stuff. That's weird. Why was it sitting there? Oh well, oh, that's too heavy. I wish that were the case. I wish I could trick the game into thinking it was already beaten. Maybe someday. For now, let's make our way back up to the top and put the ruby where it goes so I can proceed. I don't know what the law... Oh. I should be able to take this guy out pretty quick now. Also, as you can see, my cooldowns are drastically shorter. Except, well, everyone except Minamo. I took time to respec into combat for a good portion of the characters. Or at least the ones that see the most use. And boop. That's it. That's all it requires, apparently. Ow. How about no? New floor! I think just by looking at this place's map, I think it has 6 floors? Because, yeah. We'll see. I certainly hope not. I want this to be the last floor. Huh? That's Hiroki. Wow! You did that, huh? Why are we stinky now? Yeah, fighting Hiroki in a room this small, probably not a good. Leon egg. I'm definitely going to want to keep that. Is he rezzing? Got 2 Cleone from that? Nice. Well, I guess since Minamo is dead, I'll switch to Mamoru. I believe he's trained in blunt weapons. I should probably take a step back, though. This is a door.
目印は敵の気配はしないか。
Looks like that Zen's stinky though. I'm pretty sure all it does is make stress increase faster, but not too sure. A lot of hummingbirds. I'm not sure why there are so many hummingbirds in here.
持ってくぜ。よっ。これは拾います。
What was damaged by moisture? Can't read rest. My day thus far has been quite good. As far as things that I have accomplished today, though. Not too many, if I'm honest. But that's okay. I probably shouldn't be accomplishing things since it's the weekend. I'll leave accomplishing things for a weekday.
これは何でしょう。これは何でしょう。
A place to gain knowledge. Wow, a place to gain power.
ありました。
A place to fulfill worldly desires. This is certainly a lot of things. You accomplished the goal of relaxing. This is true. I don't feel like I've gained anything, but I have. And that's important.
これは
Animal blood is dark and stained. Hey,
開きませんね。ありました。
place of sleep. What was that sound? Why is it shaking? Terrifying.
これは何でしょう。
The medicine room has been moved to the first floor. Why is Zen's eye meeting a poop cloud? It's because he's smelly.
開きませんね。
He has the stench status effect on him. Hiroki apparently put it on us whenever he hit us with the thing. His big old acid puddle? Pool? I don't know.
ありました。これは
Ow. Oh. There's apparently a... So, I have questions. Ow. Not the least of which is, why is there an air trap slash trap door in a hospital? I just want to know.
診察が必要な人は
Resting at a dead end? Probably not my best idea, but you know what? Worked out.
慎重に。
So who's really the idiot? Trick question. Answer still me, but that's okay. Because nothing bad came of it.
私が待ちますね。動かしますよ。
Oh, he's fine. In fact, he's probably the only one I think is okay to take hits.
進めません。
Chickens are here. No reason to fight the chicken.
なんでしょう。
Our goal is to just make it to the end of this dungeon, basically.
これはなんでしょう。これは
That being said, what's, what can be considered the end of this dungeon? No idea. I have not the slightest. Well, actually, no, she needs this. He doesn't. Mamoru's weighed down. He has too many sausages. Understandable.
幸せの涙です。
But there was a ton of cellos on the floor. You know, these are called strengtheners. I'd be picking them up, but they weigh quite a bit. How do I open this then?
何これみっけ何これ
何かあるね。見つけたよ。
It says the medicine room is on the first floor. I suppose I could look down there. Oh, that's understandable. I can see why that would shock you. I can't think of any reason why either. Ow! What hit me and why?
狙いは決めた。
全力でいけるぜ
慎重に。
疲れた
Mamoru's not recovering HP anymore. That sucks. He's too stressed. Do I have any bottles of water with me? I don't. Mamoru may die.
慎重に。狙いは決めた。
全力で
怪我人はいるかい？
That was my bad. Forgot that it would do that.
いけるぜ
慎重に。
Nice. Mamoru knocked it back.
狙いは決めた。
全力でいけるぜ
There's still more?
ごちそうさん
普通の味だね。
We're only on the second floor. That's not good.
慎重に。
In fact, it's quite bad. They just have a big old box of sausages? Yeah. Why did the door open behind me? Stop it. Crap. Trap is faded. Stepped on the button. I mean, now they've stepped off the button. Now they've stepped on the button. Alright.
ベッドが恋しいぜ
こ
Dang it. Interesting. Oh right, I can't go through there because I really need an enemy to step on that button if at all possible. Otherwise, I'm kind of stuck on this side. Unless there's another way to get around. Could be, I guess. There is, yeah.
進めません
Oh boy. Back at it again. We're gonna figure this one out, man. Oh no. It's the worst timeline. No. Bad. Certainly not looking good for his chances. Alright, so there should be a medicine room somewhere on this floor, according to them. But I've already been in every down here. It's 100% explored. I have collected quite a bit of medicine. It's probably one of those bottles I've picked up. Awkward. Is this the medicine room, I wonder?
これは何かな何かあるぞこれは何かな全力でいけるぜ慎重に狙いは決めた
Yeah, keeping that here is probably a good idea. I want to give it to Mamoru to get his stress down a little bit. But it doesn't seem like that's happening. I can't fill up his HP.
結構いけるぜ
Zen stress is going up quite a bit too. I need to leave anyway. I'm gonna go grab the medicine that's on the island, bring that back, and see if I can use it on anything on the 5th floor. Oh, Mamoru's too fat now. If only he wasn't such a scumbag. You know how it be though, sometimes you just gotta be a scumbag. I mean, you know, not me personally, because I'm perfect, but like some people, you know? It happens. Who has stench knowledge? Is it Rinko? I get the feeling it's Minamo, and that makes me upset. Yeah, Zen has it. Mamoru also has it. Okay, Rinko does have it. That's good. I'd figure she would because, you know, flower girl and all that. I am going to check out the other Cleone now. Spores, already had that one. Freezing gas. Medium cold type damage attack. Nope. Antiseptic. Reduces taken decay damage for a time. Hey yo, how's it going? You know who you miss? Sho? Nah. I'm good, fam. I don't need Sho here. Joe's a bad guy. Sho was probably the person I missed the least.
何してんの？
おやすみ。おはよう。
Let's go ahead and sleep again to get Yuma killed. Rip Yuma. Actually, wait, is Mamoru about to die too? He is. Alright, let's sleep again to get Mamoru killed.
おやすみ。
Is Sho actually confirmed bad guy? I would say so, yeah. Because Sho was created by Mamoru to instruct us, basically. But also, you know, he's named after Terashima, which is the person who started this whole clone business. And if you've seen him, you know for a fact, yeah, he's not the best. In fact, he's kind of a massive douche. Well, you know how it be. Without Sho, the other characters would not seem as virtuous. I mean, that's definitely the angle they were going for. From a design perspective, I can understand why they had him. That doesn't make him any better of a person, though. I did enjoy his tomfoolery, to be fair. I just also hate him. I feel like that's understandable. It's one of these. Which I could probably figure out exactly which one by reading the description. Cure injuries, cures poison, cures injuries. Maybe not. Didn't I also have... Had some kind of acid, I think. Yeah, here. Hydrofluoric. Definitely not one of the things I need, but I'll take it anyway. Because it's in a bottle and I found it in the hospital. Hey, Minamo is great, okay? Far more useful than that horrid, whatever his name is. Can't even remember. Mamoru, that's it. Minamo can cook like 10 times a day. There we go.
これは
Interesting.
これは 本気で行くで
いけるぜ
慎重に
狙いは決まって
Nice. That multi-slash is very good. Mia Yamada.
慎重に
狙いは決めた
本気で行くで
Ow.
何こ
Blood test and experimental meds.
れ何があるぜ
Wait, what? Did I just get all that? I did. Wow. That's really good. Ow. Don't do that. Hmm.
ぶつかるよ
慎重に
狙いは
Ow. Nah, you're good, Dondo. I'm just hoping he redeems himself. I feel like he will, but it just... Right now, he just seems like your stereotypical Spike Chunsoft crazy, and I don't like it very much. Because that's just a problem with direction and writing. Granted, it's a personal preference because it's an okay character archetype, I guess. You need crazy characters to make your already crazy characters look less crazy by comparison. And there's a few characters in this game who are definitely crazy. Zen, for example. He is crazy as all hell, but that's okay.
ありました
You think he's a morally gray guy who did the bad things for good reasons?
狙いは決めた
No, not necessarily. But that's just like, I guess you could argue it depending on who you are. From my moral standpoint, he still did the wrong thing. But I'm sure there are others who would disagree. So yeah, I would say he's probably just morally gray.
ちょっと
Oh, and then he put us here for some reason. Still trying to figure that one out. Like, I understand it's supposed to be punishment for, like, you know, indirectly killing his sister and everything. But still. We're not those people. We are their clones. After we escaped Kurosuke's attack, I didn't know we were still running from Kurosuke. We arrive at a place I know very well. Oh, it's the operating room. I used to come here all the time. I had to get my arm and leg changed here as my body outgrew them. Oh, that's... Huh? I think I recognize this place, but I've never been hospitalized here.
Ah.
Ah, you should have been unconscious, but it's possible you still remember. This is where we transplanted your X keys. Our X keys?
Ne.
Hey, Dr. Ichio. Why did you put X keys on us anyway?
たくよ。
What kind of question is that? We already know why.
それは
It's to take revenge on us for sacrificing Sachika when we were children, wasn't it? As human clones who would suffer death over and over again. I know that. But something else happened and humans were wiped out, right? I'm sure there were other people who should have had priority over us getting these X keys.
ほら。
We're just a bunch of commoners after all. Also curious as to why clone Sachika, was it? Why her X key is different from ours.
やれやれ。
The end of the world and you all being chosen as human clones had nothing to do with each other. Even if the world hadn't ended, you still would have been turned into clones. I feel my chest tightening and I find myself pressing my fist against it. It was to satisfy my lust for revenge. 6 years after I met Clone Sachika, Dr. Terashima and Mani had finally made the extend theory into reality. Just as he predicted, the offer of military weaponry advanced the research by leaps and bounds. Ushora, the nanomachine capable of molecular assembly, the X-Key, a computer unit capable of storing memories, and the Extend machine, a clone regeneration device. To confirm the results of the completed Extend system, Mani recruited volunteers for the X-Key transplants in secret. Hey, Forney. Year 2013, Mashiro Nanotechnology Institute, Dr. Terashima's room.
待ってくれ。
Dr. Terashima, why did you implant an X-Key in clone Sachika? You promised me you wouldn't dispose of her.
心配いらないよ。
I'm not. I just thought I'd have her help me with a little experiment.
だから。
That means you're going to kill her, doesn't it? Otherwise, you couldn't confirm if her memories before death successfully transferred
いい
over.
かい？
I can revive her if she dies. What's the big deal?
っていうか。
And why do you care so much anyway? I thought you already realized she's not Sachika.
そうじゃない。
Be that as it may. I don't want to see someone die with the same face as Sachika.
おいおい。
There you go again with your silly sentimental stuff. Geez, such a difficult boy you are.
オーケー。
Okay, fine. I won't use her for my experiments. The antique experiments can be done on others. I guess.
は？
Antique? What are you talking about?
もちろん。
I mean the X key we've been using up till now. I've been thinking of making a new model.
え？
You just recently made it and you already want to make a new version? A good scientist is constantly thinking on how to improve.
今度は。
I'm thinking of making a limiter that kills its host after a set amount of days, for privacy's sake.
それでだ。
So that's it. We have the limited ones. Sachika ended up getting one of the ones that made her an actual clone. So
いい
Mamoru,
かい？
since I won't use clone Sachika, you'll bring me subjects to implant the new model X keys into, yes?
いやいや。
Why don't you think of some volunteers from the staff
あ
again?
のさ。
No one would volunteer to become a human clone with the new limiter system in place.
それは。
So you want me to kidnap someone? No thanks.
あ
Oh? I already picked out some candidates, so you can just bring them in. Let's see here. Are you listening to...
候補は彼ら。ガレージキットの皆さんだよ。
Yeah, that's what I figured. Gosh, kids.
ちょっと待て寺島博士。この6人はまさか。
ああ、覚えてる？かつてのサチカの同級生だよ。今じゃ20代半ばの立派な青年だ。
覚えてるさ。養護教諭としてだけじゃない。僕と彼らは仲が良かったんだぞ。この子たちをさらってこいっていうのか。そんなことできるわけないだろう。この子たちだってあの事件の被害者なんだ。
うんうん。PTSD から守るために記憶を消す処置まで施されたらしいよね。
ならどうしてこの子たちなんだよ。僕は絶対にそれは許さない。
サチカを殺したのが。あのさ。
Mamoru, you don't know why Sachika was the only one killed during that incident, do you?
は？
What are you talking about?
いや。
I heard it all from my friend, Yosuke, who's helping me with some experiments. Though he doesn't have a choice whether to help me or not. You're blackmailing him because you know he's a murderer.
だから
Answer my question.
教えてあげ
All
る
right,
よ
I'll tell you all about the all about what the garage kids did to Sachika. Then you too will understand my sorrow of losing my daughter. He told me everything. He explained what happened that day at the garage. I heard it all. It didn't take long for my heart to be consumed by hatred. From the next day on, I spent every waking moment preparing plans to kidnap all of you. I'm sure you can all imagine that, or what Dr. Terashima told me. This was the origin of my motive and the reason I implanted the X keys on all of you. Hey, Gawoo.
ふむ
So you wanted to enact your revenge by turning us into guinea pigs.
そうだ
More or less. That's why I went ahead with Dr. Terashima's plan.
後ろから襲いかかったり睡眠薬を飲ませたり君たち全員を誘拐するのは実に大変だったよ。自分が犯罪を犯しているという意識や罪悪感なんて全くなかった。それぐらい僕は強い復讐心にとらわれていたんだ。なるほどね。
I see. So after you implanted the X key, I assume our original bodies were disposed of. Then we were later revived and woke up on Garage Island. Is that right?
すまない。
I feel very apologetic. That's why I'm coming completely clean to all of you. This is my way of repenting, even if you don't want to hear that.
行きましょう
Let's move on. We wouldn't want Kurosuke to appear again. That, Miss Rinko quietly leaves the room. She too must be confused about how to act around me. Not just her. Everyone who had had a part in sacrificing Sachika must feel the same way. That's why they aren't able to one-sidedly blame me for everything. The only thing bringing the gap between us is the fleeting mission to bring Haruto back to life. Ow!
狙いは決めた。
I need to do something about this stress. My life's about to become much harder.
狙いは決めた。
本気で行くこっちもやるやろ本気で行くで
いけるぜ。
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
Not going to be able to heal them before long.
戦利品は
In fact, I think they might already, yeah, they're all already at max stress. But it is what it
こ
is.
れは何かあるね。
Opening that is sketchy.
何これ
If it's trapped, I'm in trouble.
何してんの？
何これ
みっけ。
Oh, there was a switch there, I guess.
何これ
みっけ。
And this
何
is...
これ
Oh. It's where they kept Sachika, I guess. Nice. I didn't think I'd be able to unlock that.
何かあるぜ。 みっけ。
That's not good. Kurosuke is almost definitely here.
と。ぶつかるよ。
何これ
進めま
何かある
せん
ぜ。みっけ。
ただ
あれ
Interesting.
便所ないかな。
Dr. Dipper. Excellent.
何これ
More like the ones in Mashiro Publishing. Level 5. Level 5 key, apparently. He's the cousin of Dr. Dabber. Uh-oh, I need to get out of here, I guess. Annoying, but acceptable. People are about to crap themselves. If they do that, then I really am in trouble. I need some water.
これは何かあるね。これは何かあるね。見つけたよ。普通の味だね。
Hmm.
ごちそうさん。なかなかですね。
That didn't do too much for our stress. We don't hate everything. That's good.
何してんの？
おやすみ。
Stress better? Not at all. How do we get that stress down? Okay, now, oh right, she doesn't like meat dishes. Forgot.
結構いけるぜ
ごちそうさま。
Yeah, she's mad again. Let's make some tea. Maybe that'll help. Herb tea, need white flour. Nice. It's all stress gone. Work on you guys too?
普通の味だね。
Yes, it will. Alright, let's fix that then. Stamina's okay. Use toilet again, then go back to dungeon. Go to ruins. Hirosaka Memorial. Fully explored that room, so I shouldn't have too much trouble anymore as far as my stress is concerned, but we will see. There could be more, I suppose.
何してんの？ 印つけとこう。
進めません。
ぶつかるよ。
Dang it! I'm poisoned. I wasn't expecting him to be there. I should have been, but I wasn't.
調子です。
Hey, Sony. Alright, so, we discovered that Mamoru is the mastermind and he hates everyone. So that's good. Or at least he did. He seems somewhat repentant now. I am still wary of him, but you know. I want to be able to trust him, but it's kind of hard to do when he has a reason to hate us. I wouldn't say it's a good reason, but it's a reason. He was blackmailed and manipulated? Can't say that he was necessarily blackmailed. If anyone was blackmailed, I would say it was Yosuke. But that's just me, though. Thinking about that pic on the way home made you keck? Yeah, dude. I forgot to send it to you. I should do that after stream. Oh, hey, this opened. Cool.
なんでしょう。拾います。
Memes can wait, this is true. You rush too fast into a meme. Wow! It predicted that from a mile away. Oh, but it will become stale, so we best not do that.
進めません。ついてるな。
Interesting. These are shutters.
これは？
That must be the level 5 card. This place. I'll never forget my time here. Monitor room for staying in contact with Mani. We held meetings and shared reports using the video calling system here. This is the place that I last spoke with him.
たくよ。
When are we going to the place with the X key? You'd better not be lying about that. Really think he would?
あれだよ。
Well, I mean, the X keys were made by Mani, and Dr. Ichio was involved with them, right? Then why isn't he taking us to Mani? Wouldn't he have better luck finding the key there than at a
いい
hospital?
かい？
The X key is definitely here. The new model X keys are only made in limited quantities. 8, to be exact. They're all stored here in the hospital since this is where the implant surgeries would be done. Besides what? The Mani facilities no longer exist. From this room, I watched as Mani and the world came to an end. It happened less than a month after you were all implanted with X keys. It started on the other side of those monitors, spreading beyond the other side of the other side. I was powerless. All I could do was look after myself. Year 2018, Hirosaka Memorial Hospital Communications Monitor Room.
なんだこの警報は。マニで何が起こってるんだ。
ルシオラが限界量を超えて自己増殖。培養層が食われて外に漏れ出しています。
これは事故なんかじゃない。きっと人為的な。
That was a good sound.
なんだよこれ。
Familiar scientists scream out in agony. This is truly a scene straight from hell. I watch as some of them mutate into Cleone, while others are impaled by
そう
tentacles.
だ。寺島博士。博士。寺島博士はそこにいないのか。答えてくれ寺島博士。
大変なことになったよ。反クローン団体がうろちょろしてたと思ったらやってくれたよね。
無事だったのか。一体何があったんだ。
多分ルシオラのプログラムが改変されたんだろう。ウイルスか何かでね。完全に制御を失って暴走してる。際限なく増殖して人間を栗を寝かしていってるよ。さらに困ったことにマニの外に隠したエクステンドマシンからも同じようにルシオラが漏れ出しているみたいだ。こことネットワークでつながっていたからね。そっちのルシオラにも感染したんだ。いやー、リスクを避けるためにばらけて隠しちゃったのが裏目に出たぜ。
博士。 それってつまり
セカオワかな。世界の終わり。やった当人がそれを望んでたかはわからんがね。
そんな。
守る。ラッキーなことに例のガレージに隠した2号機とその病院の10号機だけはスタンドアロンだ。10号機のルシオラも無事なはず。ちょっぴりだけどまだ君には時間がある。すぐに自分自身にペケジキを移植するんだ。確かそっちに新型が1個余っていただろう。
僕もクローン人間になれと。
それ以外にこの絶望的状況を生き延びる術はないぜ。僕の計算だとおそらく20日もすればルシオラの暴走は収束するだろう。エクステンドマシンにはタイマー機能がある。あとはわかるね。
でもあなたはどうするんだ。寺島。
命は巡るんだよ、守る。たとえ肉体を失ってしまってもね。だから。
Live on.
バカな。父さん。父さん。
The geometrically multiplying lights of Luciora turned all of humanity into Cleone. Once transformed, they instinctively sought someone nearby with their tentacles and linked together. The lands were split open, sea levels rose, coastal cities were destroyed and drift. Those who weren't yet turned into Cleone were likely swallowed by the sea as collateral damage. So the Earth and humanity were annihilated.
Huh?
Humans were turned into Cleone. You mean all the Cleone that we fought and transplanted into ourselves could have been...
どうだろうね。
They could have been our acquaintances, friends, lovers, family. But they've likely lost most of their intelligence and memories. Don't even know their own names anymore. No way. We already kind of knew that, though. That's what we were told at the very beginning of the game. Maybe not in exact words, but it was definitely hinted at until we realized the clones that we were fighting were clones of us. Anyway. Sorry. I'm okay.
そんな
Luciora. Sounds like a virus from a video game that turns people into monsters. You're actually not too far off. Viruses and nanomachines have much in common. Rebuilding the human body into a tentacle weapon, Cleone, is one of the Luciora's primary functions. Is this military weaponry research that you mentioned earlier?
そうだね。
Indeed. Your father was well aware of it, of course, anything to advance clone research. As a result, it became possible to create human clones. It also brought on this tragedy. What are the chances of there being other survivors? Like, maybe in underground shelters?
おそらく
The nanomachines would have penetrated any shelter unless it was absolutely airtight. If someone is alive out there, the Extend Machine's humanity counter would be 9 or higher. It's horrible. The worst research in human history.
そうやから
The world ended up this way because of you lot. Roki and my dad may have turned into Cleone. Can't be serious. Don't give me that bull. Our fault? You don't get to say such things, of all people. Mamoru. We're nearing the end of the journey. Nanomachines, son! But yeah, essentially everyone got tentacles and then the world ended. Makes sense.
本当に ゃんね。動くんかな。せーの。
I don't think I can press it.
怪しいな。
Did you see his over-the-top JoJo villain posing? Yeah, exactly, dude. We can't trust Terashima.
気で行くで。
But no, we're definitely not supposed to trust him. And we're definitely not supposed to feel bad for him. Because if they wanted us to feel bad for him, they did a terrible job of making that happen. Up to this point, he's been nothing but a complete douche. So, I mean, I don't think we're supposed to feel bad for him. I think the music was more or less from Mamoru's perspective. Because it was one of the only people in the world he seemed to have any relationship to. Hey, Hope! Sorry, I was distracted. But how you doing this morning? I'm not ignoring you, I swear. I was just busy. And then I forgot to respond. Can't believe Mamoru's a siscon? Well, it's nothing like that. He's not, like, romantically interested in his sister or anything. He just... He felt like he shared a lot in common with her. Like, having parents that are trash and... that neglected them. Mamoru is from Japan, not Alabama. This is also true. That being said, I will say that Mamoru has daddy issues. Ow. Because he does. Other than that, though, he's pretty okay. And I mean, he did also steal a corpse. That's not healthy. How did I step through that thing? Interesting. I wonder if you can... No, that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know what happened there. Again, why are there so many trap doors in this place? It makes zero sense. At least I can rest here. Nothing can get behind me, and nothing can get in front of me. Whoop. Hiroki, no! Didn't get any Cleone from him that time. Just loops back around, right? Oh, nope, spooky room. I don't have too much of a choice, though. Man. I don't want to get everyone's stress up again.
なんでしょう
Oh, it isn't up. What? Was it story? Is story what got the stress up then? I am very confused. Whoa! Who's trying to beat me up? It's you? Bad. Don't beat me up. Uh-oh. Surrounded. Blood always gets the blood pumping? It's true. And this game definitely has some plot. Plot's not the problem. There's just so much dungeon crawler happening. Is this Kurosuke? Why are we just now getting this? It's still fresh. I feel like a sequence broke somewhere. I run a finger along the blood smeared on the wall. Could it belong to Kurosuke?
みんな
Oh boy. Everyone. It's Kurosuke's song.
あのさ、
Is this part of your performance, Dr. Ichigo?
いや
No, I never prepared something like this. As I told you before, I never had plans to come to this hospital.
おそらく
This must be Kurosuke's doing.
気合い入れるで
Then we should be careful. He's still following us?
ふむ
Kurosuke has always been tenacious, like glue.
いや
Yeah, but something's sticking out to me.
そう
His stickiness is bothering you?
おい
Yeah, but I mean, wait, is this going nowhere?
あの
Dr. Ichigo, are we almost there?
うん
Just up ahead. There's a room at the center of this floor that contains an extend machine. The spare X key should be in there.
やりましょ
We've come this far, so let's get it no matter what it takes. Even if Kurosuke appears. Enjoying some music, is he? Guess he doesn't see us as a threat.
やろうか。
Let's give Kurosuke a taste of how it feels to be hunted.
うそうね
Yes, let us give Kurosuke a taste of how it feels to be hunted. Let us give him a taste of how it feels to be hunted.
よし
Let's give him a taste of how it fit.
死にたいの？
Hope there's a spare X key for you too. A hunter is a hunter, even in a dream.
あはは
Don't know why, but I'm getting a real sense of deja vu
や
here.
れやれ
My, you all really are such deplorable sinners. I glance at them, look away. This is horrible. The worst research in human history. The world ended up in this way because of you lot. She has no right to say such a thing. I still don't feel a shred of guilt after hearing how the world ended. The emotions from the day spread throughout my heart. Drops of jet black ink. Gonna have to kill him! The ocean as far as the eye can see. Unbelievably tranquil, beautiful. There truly is nothing left.
ここが無事だったのは奇跡なのかな。それともあなたが守ってくれたのか。父さん。
Yep, he's lost it. What am I supposed to do now? What hope do I live for in a world like this?
僕たちが愚かだったんだ。僕たちは神の領域に手を出して世界中を巻き込んでしまった。
How? Where did we go wrong? Why did things end up like this? Hachika, the Garage Kids, and Yosuke Kurosaki.
そうか。
See, it's your fault. It's all because of you kids. That's why the world ended.
お前らが幸かと出会わなければ 幸子は死ななかった。お前らが幸子を殺さなければ父さんも僕もクローンの研究なんてしなかった。ルシオラだって存在しなかったし、暴走なんてしなかった。人間がクリオネになることも僕が残されることもなかったんだよ。
If it weren't for you meddling kids and that stupid dog. I throw it all away.
まだ終わってない。
It's not over yet.
そうだ。何のために彼らを拉致して手術したんだ。
Alright, don't worry, Lit. I'll catch you up in a sec.
復讐するためだったじゃないか。
Fortunately, I've become a human clone myself. I have all the time in the world. First, I'll need to search. I'll have to find another extend machine that may have drifted somewhere in this area. Then I'll go back to that place I hope to never visit again. The garage.
これはゲームオーバーじゃない。ニューゲームだ。
Spent many years and months setting the stage. By using the timer function on the extend machine Unit 10, I could extend myself even though I was alone. To survive the harsh world without civilization, I trained my body little by little. My body reverted to its previous state when extended, but with a slight update every time. With enough time invested, the results of my training would be reflected in my body. Once I completed all preparations, I extended everyone with the extend machine on Garage Island. With that, my revenge story had begun. Alright, so the reason that civilization is dead is because there was a nanomachine called Luciora that was created for war, basically. It's the basis of the Cleone technology. They went haywire, they were infected with a virus, and then they were spread through different extend machines to different parts of the world. They infected people, and yeah, that brought about the end of civilization. Sounds contrived? Yeah, a little bit. I realized I'm sweating and wipe my forehead with the back of my hand. Despite the sweat, my body is abnormally cold. Hey, Wigglebottom. Mamoru, I'm sorry. For what? You've been looking like you're in pain. It's Sachika's fault, isn't it? Her eyes, her face, her voice, it all rubs me the wrong way.
Yare.
If you don't know why you're apologizing, don't bother. More importantly, you should prepare yourself. I'm sure Kurosuke will be waiting for us up ahead. He seems to love killing you, after all. Okay. Been trying to contain it, but can't seem to help taking an aggressive tone with her. If I bleed now, my blood is sure to be darker than Kurosuke himself. So I feel like human civilization even needs to end for the rest of the story to be compelling? Yeah, I agree. This is it. This is the room. Huh? That's him, but it looks like he's had an upgrade. I open the door with the card key and enter the room. This is our journey's final destination. How many times have I extended myself here? There, I see the familiar extend machine and... What? There's a white something I don't recognize in the middle of the room. It slowly rises and then speaks to me directly.
やはり僕を殺しに来たんだね、先生。
Kurosuke?
おい
He looks different from before.
まさか
Kurosuke is using Cleone too.
ありえない
Impossible. No, I suppose it isn't. Cleone can infest us and creatures, so naturally Kurosuke would have the same ability.
君たちがそのつもりなら容赦はしない。僕を守るためにね。
Kurosuke flashes something in his left hand next to his face. I squint my eyes and focus on what he's holding.
まさか。
What's that? Suddenly, Kurosuke opens his mouth wide and swallows the object.
なんてこと。
We have to kill him to get it back then. Is he perfect cell? He did not absorb our boy. Can he become perfect after absorbing an android, i.e. Sachika? Maybe. What did he just eat?
おそらく
A card key. We need that to get the spare X key. What? Dr. Mamoru, you never told us we needed a key.
そうじゃない。
Normally, we wouldn't. I always kept it in the lock.
え？
But now we cannot get the X key unless we defeat Kurosuke. Kurosuke, I won't let you get in our way. The black sheep enveloped by white snakes roars. It lived this long, so I know the overwhelming capacity for violence within Kurosuke all too well. He's... Maybe he's not the one to be hunted yet. Maybe we should come back later. The fear and despair they felt when they first encountered Kurosuke seems to have returned. No one is able to move, seemingly frozen in place. Except for one. Either. Sachika? Sachika won't go easy on you either. I won't cry or run away or lose to you again. I'm gonna beat Kurosuke so I can see Haruto again. Because Haruto is my precious friend. Lone Sachika looks directly at Kurosuke as she speaks. The strong will within her eyes reminds me of... Sachika? Yeah, you're right. We decided we're going to bring Haruto back to life, didn't we? Who said anything about running away? Of course we're gonna kick his ass. Damn right we are. We ain't gonna let Kurosuke take our friend again. The frozen air begins moving again. My. Didn't expect the change in Kurosuke's appearance. We'll have to give it all we've got. We'll get wiped out. Can't allow that to happen. I've prepared various traps and gimmicks on this floor in case Kurosuke went out of control. I don't know if they're still functioning, but they are worth a shot. Thanks, Mamoru.
残念です。
What a
せっ
waste.
かくのおもちゃ
Oh.
を壊さなくちゃいけない。
Yada yada does it. Nah, I doubt it is. He says yada yada a lot. We'll have to fight fair and square with traps. Yeah, you're right.
あの事件の悪夢はここで終わりや。
今度こそ
Let's
決
end
着
this
をつけようか。
Yeah, it is a very common phrase, yeah.
かかってきなさい。負けられません。この戦いだけは絶対に。
Alright, we're gonna have to use the power of Sony to win this fight. The girl screams as if canceling out the black sheep's roar. Alright, this is a fight between God and the devil. Ow, that was a lot of damage. Oh, we're paralyzed. Uh-oh. Yikes. That was a lot of damage. Armored Kurosuke. Alright, well, you're here, so I guess you're helping the fight. What? Whew, what did you just do? Okay. We may have to run. GG, well played. Yeah, no, he got me. I don't think there's any way I'm winning this. I'm not even sure what that attack was. I think they really, really want us to just fight him with traps. So you know what? Let's give it a shot. If I can find any. Oh, he was still in this room.
拾いましょう。使えるかしら。拾いましょう。
Okay, yeah, we don't have a choice. We're gonna have to run. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. What if Sachika's just invincible? She's not. As you can see, she's not. Yeah. Alright. The good thing is, whenever I bring them back, they'll have higher defense toward Kurosuke. The bad news is, he has all of my weapons. That's kind of an issue. Bet Sho would have survived? Yeah, probably. Alright, we back. Imagine if they added a DLC that just lets you add Sho to your squad. Oof. Nah, I'm good, fam. Back like we never left. Yep.
おやすみ。よく寝れた？おやすみ。おはようござい。おやすみなさい。よく寝れた？
おやすみだな。
よく寝れた。
We sent Mamoru in. He died. Remember? You were there. You saw it happen. Sho would be OP? He would. The dude moves so fast he leaves an after image. Not an exaggeration. Yeah, but you sent him in at a bad time. I see. Uh-oh.
あれ
行かれへん。
Dang it. God, I hate this game. Ugh. We came, we saw my wall. Moshinderu. It's true. Could have been worse. It's not like I would have been in that much danger, to be honest. I did a lot of grinding off stream last night, and because of that, my character's defense against those particular enemies, oh, whoops, is extremely high. And by grinding, I mean I basically just had them kill me about 3 or 4 times, and then my defense is just so good against them. Do we actually have to kill Kurosuke this time? I'm guessing yes, but I do not know for sure. Grinding in this game is the weirdest, because you actually just have to die in order to grind. Are you serious? What are you doing in there? Come on, dude.
あれ
I hate you most of all. Step 1, die. It's true. Yeah, no, it's... I mean, it's better than the Final Fantasy II system of grinding, I guess. Where you just have to use a skill and hope it goes up. But it's still pretty dumb, not gonna lie. And unfortunately, now Zin's stinky, so he's just gonna get stressed out. Did you have to step in my way? Of all the places you could have gone, did it have to be in my path? Let's see, I need to go here then.
ぶつかるよ
To take a really roundabout path. Get out of my way! I got crap to do, fellas.
ぶつかるよ
行かれへん。
Are you serious? That just happened? Listen, dude. Just move out of my way! Now Zen's gonna die? Ah, I hate this game. Why does it do this? Wait, is Kurosuke not here anymore?
必要なのかな。拾います。うちがもらうな。なんやろ。
拾っておこう必要でしょ
I was incorrect about who had poison knowledge. Why do I do this to myself? I could have just checked, it would have solved all of my problems. But instead I decided to give myself even more problems.
使えそうか
My brain is an enigma. I don't understand it.
何かあるぜ
That being said, I really need to find Kurosuke. I wonder where he is. Nice, dude. They put a rock in the boss room. That sucks. Just sleep and he'll find you? Probably. Let's take a nap. It didn't work. Oh, hey.
持ってくぜヒーローいった
If only there was a workshop in here. Alright, at least now if things go horribly, I can just load game.
行かれへん。
I'll just scum it.
何
Ah, that's a trap. Maybe I can trick Kurosuke into going in there. We scum now. Yeah.
使えそうか
Alright, now who has poison knowledge? I'm sad that I keep forgetting, to be honest. Fear and injury, paralysis and stench. Mamoru has poison. He has poison. Right. Nobody in my main party. That's who has poison knowledge. Was that a waste of a med kit? Yes! But I'm okay with that. What?
何これ
You open, dang it. That's a trap door. Doesn't seem to do anything. The less sense getting drunk makes? Yeah, I know. Oh, there's Kurosuke! Oh man! That was pretty close. Walking into doors and walls should increase your intellect? Agreed. I do it a lot because I focus more on the map than what's directly in front of me. It's kind of a problem. Brought a mimic, I'm screwed. That was close. This is possibly really bad. Nope, we're good. Fortunately, Kurosuke appears to be an idiot. If I can get him around corners, I think I can defeat him. What was that? Don't ever do that again. Oh god. Got his arm. Not dead yet though. Ow. That's fine. We're doing it. I am an idiot. Okay, let's not do that again. Break his leg! Ah! No! Big room, big room, big room. Fight him, big room. I'm scared. I'm scared. Much stress. Nope. Nope, no, 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 no. Don't do that. Break leg. Leg broke. Move out of way. Too scared, must run. You go for the kneecaps? Yeah, you right. He is not very fast anymore. I think I've all but neutered the guy. I believe all of his abilities are almost taken out. Alright, I need him to step out here so I can break the last Cleone piece on his arm. Got it. And it appears I defeated him as well. Kurosuke's massive body is enveloped in Lushura's light as it breaks down into white sand. We won! You guys, we won! Yeah! Hell yeah! We did it, didn't we? It was no match for me. You weren't in the fight, dumbass. Kidding aside, you did great, Yuma. Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves? We still haven't gotten what we came here for. I killed Kurosuke, Sony. As the others celebrate their victory, I find the key in a pile of white sand and pick it up. Here's the card key. Now we can get the X key. We just need to take this to the extend machine. Let's go. The group takes a sigh of relief, calming themselves down. But my heart is still as tense as ever. This is the final step. When I have the X key in my hands, my revenge will be complete. Kurosuke is back in the tank. They're making a new one.
これは
That's not good. There, it's the extend machine. But why is it moving? What's going on? What the hell is that thing?
いいかい
The extend machine here had some modifications done to it. You see the storage tanks around it, they're all connected to the machine. The clones are created and deposited into those tanks instead of the extend machine itself. It's because that vat in the machine is too small to fit a big body.
あんな
No, that's not what we're asking about.
そうやから
We want to know who that is in the storage tank.
黒助だよ生まれかけのね
There you go.
黒助そんな倒したはずじゃ
心配ないまだ体ができてないし眠ってる
Move closer to the extend machine while the others are taken by surprise. Then I point the object embedded in the control panel. This is what you're all here for. It was something we all knew very well. The same X key as the ones on our stomach. This one must be used to keep Kurosuke alive. This is... Yeah. This is the spare X key we need to bring Haruto back to life. Wait, this is a spare? But it's already set into the extend machine.
そうだね
Yes, as you can see, it's still currently in use.
大丈夫そうだ
Do you care if it's pre-owned? Don't worry, I'm sure it's not broken.
おい
Of course we care.
ふざけんな
If it's been used, doesn't that mean that someone else's data is already on it? Yes, but don't worry. You can save over data with an X key. I'll overwrite the memories and genetic information on this key with Haruto's. It's the only way to bring him back to life.
それは
If you overwrite it, what happens to the data on there right now?
どうだろうね
I've never tried it, but I assume it would disappear. But he's someone none of you would miss.
じゃあ
No, 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 no. You're
嘘や
kidding, right? Tell me this is a joke. Sminama looks pale as she covers her mouth with her hands. Kurosuke floating within the storage tank. The X key set in the extend machine. They aren't so stupid that they can't figure out what's inside.
そうだ
Kurosuke, or should I say, Yosuke Kurosaki, that is who is inside this X key.
嘘
No. I take my time before speaking again.
いいかい
The system for creating human clones reuses the system for turning humans into Cleone. The failures, known as creatures, are born when you extend, but they can't stabilize in human form. These creatures could also be considered a human clone, these partially transformed into Cleone.
だが
But we wanted to research if it's possible to use this to create humans who have stabilized as creatures. Not as human clones, but human Cleone, both a soldier and a living weapon. And the subject of this research was
そうか
that murderer.
そうだ黒助は君たちの記憶から生まれたクリーチャーじゃない生物兵器にされた黒崎陽介のクローンなのさ
だから黒助には他のクリーチャーにはない自我や意志があったじゃあ
You've been making Kurosuke here.
そうさ
Yes. I nod in response to Rinko's question, then insert the card key into the machine. The machine pulls the card inside and makes an electronic sound, confirming the X key is unlocked.
そうだね
There's a special setting for Unit 10. When a living clone dies, a signal instructs the machine to automatically generate a new one. But since the X key is left in the machine, it's not able to transfer over new memories. But now... I place a hand on the X key, then violently pull it out. Kurosuke will never be born again. An alarm sounds and the word error fills the screen of the extend machine. Partially born Kurosuke makes bubbling noises and begins falling apart.
黒助が消えていくぞ。あんなに厄介だったのに、こうなるとあっけないもんだね。
なんだかちょっとかわいそう。
I wasn't lying about him never being born again. Forcefully removing the X key activates the automatic deletion program for privacy's sake. With its system's domain physically destroyed, Unit 10 should also become non-functional.
あんな
Why didn't you tell us?
アホか。
Of course Kurosuke would do everything he can to stop us. This is where his main body is stored.
くそ。
That explains why he was more persistent than usual. I thought if I told you,
あ
you might not want to come here. But now, we've defeated Kurosuke and successfully obtained the X key. It's thanks to all of you that I was able to get rid of that out-of-control Kurosuke. I appreciate it.
もう
That's enough. I don't want to hear any more.
あ
Yeah, let's get back to Garage Island already. Then we can hurry up and bring Haruto back.
いや
No, you can't revive Haruto.
あ。は
What? Don't tell me. You lied to us.
あの
You said that we could revive Haruto if we had the spare X key.
いや
That wasn't a lie. That's why I brought us here to get it. So I can destroy it with my own hands. Destroy?
やれやれ
You all should have been more cautious. Didn't I say it? I'm the mastermind. Why would you ever trust me with the X key? I raised the X key high in my left hand and tightened my grip.
やめとき。
Stop!
ダ
Don't
メ
move.
だよゼン君
You too, Zen. Would you mind staying within my field of view?
へえ。
You're a sharp one. Didn't think you saw me.
それは
Was this your plan all along?
まあ
Even if I hadn't told you, you may have eventually realized the secret of Garage Island and found this X key.
だから
So I decided to destroy it before that happened.
わかるか
I wanted you all to know what it feels like to lose someone precious to you forever. With that, I activate the Cleone I planted into myself beforehand. Small tentacles extend out of my left wrist, wrap around the X key.
ダメだよ。
No, don't.
だから。
Please, just stop.
やれやれ
You all seem to misunderstand something, but the content of this X key is still Yosuke Kurosaki. Haruto Higurashi is dead.
死にたいの？
You know what'll happen if you destroy that, don't you? You'll kill me? That's fine. You all completely forgot about killing Sachika and lived a carefree life. I expect you would have no qualms over killing me and live peacefully afterward amongst the six of you.
これが
This is my revenge. They don't have the words to stop me. Goodbye, Yosuke Kurosaki. And goodbye, everyone. More tentacles entwine around the X key and constrict. No. Dr. Mamoru! Stop it, please! Rinko raises a grievous cry. Bends over her scream, her voice somehow manages to reach my ears.
やめて、お兄ちゃん。
I knew it! I knew it! Because she did the thing at the beginning of the game where she had a split personality, they didn't pull it out till now! Of course they would wait to a pivotal moment to make it relevant again.
は
お願いだよ。
I don't want you to end Haruto's potential. He's a precious member of the Garage Kids. My friend. Brother. How dare this clone call me that?
やれやれ
What do you think you're doing? Pretending to be Sachika now? You really think that that would stop?
私は
I'm
私
me.
だよ。
The way she's talking, I've heard it somewhere before. Sachi, did you get your memories back?
マジで？
No way, could that really...
ありえない
No, it's impossible. Clone Sachika's a completely different person. She couldn't have retained her memories.
ありえない。
Nothing
なん
is
てことは
impossible.
ありえない。
Oh, well, science has proven this time and time
お
again.
兄ちゃん。
I'm sorry I made you wait for so long, brother. Can't breathe. That's right, I've been waiting for Sachika for so long. Ever since the day I lost her in that blood-soaked garage.
まさか
We ain't explaining shit exactly, dude. Is it really you, Sachika? Why? Why now? No, I was always here. I just wasn't able to surface like this. Getting over the trauma of Kurosuke must have allowed my consciousness to take over. Could it be dissociative identity disorder? Another personality? But it shouldn't be possible for my dead sister's personality to reside in a clone.
そうだね。
Well, I know this is a lot to take in. There's no scientific evidence to back it up either.
でも
But here I am.
お願いだよ。
Please, big brother, don't destroy that X key.
私は
I don't hate anyone over what happened. Joy, hatred, and sorrow all whirl around within me. I can't think. What is this? How am I supposed to react? What do I do with this raised fist?
そうじゃない。
I know you hated them. Don't you want revenge?
わかるか。
Haruto and the others betrayed you and had Kurosaki murder you. Sachika furrows her brow and looks at the others. Rinko lowers her head as if Sachika's gaze has been a gunshot.
ごめんなさい。
Sachika, so sorry. I don't expect your forgiveness, but I don't know what to say. We're so horrible to you. There's no need to apologize. You had no other choice. I got to see all of my beloved friends again, so it's not so bad.
さっちゃん。
Stop it, stop it, stop it! Don't say that with her face and her voice.
僕は
Do you realize how much time I've spent alone in this world? Stop equals cough. Yep.
わかるか。
All that time. I've lived only to get revenge for you, Sachika.
嬉しいよ。
Thank you. Thinking back to the ruins we've been through, it's clear to see how much hatred you harbored. And also how much love you had for
で
me.
も
But what I want isn't revenge. It's to live alongside everyone.
昔
Remember what you said to me a long time ago?
もう君を一人にはしない。寂しい思いは二度とさせないって。
Dad,
奪わないで、お兄ちゃん。私の大切な人たちを。
the sound of an X key hitting the floor is heard. Fall to my knees, lips trembling, and let out a wail. Stay there, motionless. She gently embraces me in her arms, just as I had once done for her.
ありがとう、お兄ちゃん。
An end I never would have predicted in my wildest dreams. This is how plans made by mediocre men always turn out. My revenge story comes to an end. Jesus has revived and forgiven Peter. It's true. Please go ahead, Doctor.
うん。
All right.
だが
But there's no guarantee that it will work. I want you to keep that in mind.
ええ、
Yes.
ね
Just don't screw up and accidentally bring Kurosuke back to life.
心配いらないよ。
Don't worry. I know he can do it. He's got me by his side, too.
そうだね。
Yes. Let's begin. All I need to do is copy Haruto's data stored in the extend machine over to the X key. The task itself is simple, but operating the control panel is quite a chore. As I work, I realize I should have brought a keyboard from the hospital. Then I noticed something.
ん
It's odd. There's no temporary data.
え
What? You mean we can't bring him back to life?
いや、
Oh no, Haruto's data is on there, along with ours. What's missing is Sachika's data.
もし
What happens if her data's missing?
うーん。
Well, nothing, but it works like internet browser caches and should be stored automatically every time you extend. So why isn't it here?
もしかしたら
My X key is a different model from everyone else's. I could have something to do with it. I don't know all there is about the extend machine, but why would they make it that way?
まずは
Aruto's data is on there, right? Let's bring him back first.
そうだね。
Yeah. Bothers me, but I get back to work. All I have to do now is copy the data onto the X key. This time, it's truly goodbye, Yosuke Kurosaki. Take a deep breath and press the confirm button. A bar pops up to show the progress of the data being copied over, taking about 2 hours to fill. Then, Haruto's new X key is made. It's him! But is it him?
おはよう。君の名前は？
それ聞くの3回目だぞ、サチカ。
This is my third time hearing that, Sachika.
また会えたね、ハルト。
I would love if it was just Kurosuke in his body. That would be wild.
日暮さん。
よし
ハルト君。
Hey, I'm still naked? I'm so glad,
お
Haruto.
めえな。
You just sit there looking confused, you ass! I thought we weren't gonna see you again.
ほら、
Come, I am your mother. You trying to imprint yourself onto him? Haruto, I am so glad you're okay. What's going on?
そうか。
Did you guys get the machine part in the school? Haruto's comment is nonsensical, but I don't blame him. He doesn't know that he was killed by Kurosuke, since he's a copy of Haruto from before that incident. Seeing the overjoyed looks on everyone's faces gives me a strange feeling.
お兄ちゃん。
You're thinking that you're glad you didn't destroy it, aren't you?
やれやれ。
No need to pick on me. We laugh as brother and sister.
まさか。
Dr. Ichio is the mastermind behind all this.
そうだね。
Yes, that is the truth that you've been searching for. The extend machine has been complete from the beginning. I deliberately limited its features. It was only recently that I installed the H button we found in the school into the extend machine. I planned my revenge to be completed once they got the H button, so I didn't prepare update music.
すまない。
Everything about the restoration of humanity and getting rid of the aging effect was a lie. See, by the time I finished confessing everything to Haruto, I was prepared for the worst. There's no way they'll forgive me after what I've done to them.
みんな。
Guys, I have a favor to ask. I want you to forgive my big brother.
は？
What?
と。
It's true he hurt everyone a lot,
でも、
but he's been through so much pain too. He was all alone in this world and...
サチカ。
Sachika, stop.
僕は
I still hate them deeply inside. You don't know what I'll do if I'm not dealt with.
うん。
That's not true. You're not so consumed by hatred that you'd kill them anymore. After all, the joy and pain you experienced with everyone. If you were the type who'd still be full of hatred, you wouldn't have hugged me in the infirmary that day.
お願いだよ。
So everyone, please, I beg of you. Sachika lowers her head deeply. Can't bear to see her like this.
いいかい。
No. I've already lived long enough. I don't mind if it all ends now.
サチカ。
Raise your head, Sachika.
と。
Even if this cloned body stuck in a cycle of life and death originated from hatred,
そう。
I believe it's thanks to Dr. Ichio that I've been able to survive in this desolated world.
どうかな。
Don't you all think so too?
賛成です。
I do.
それもそうか。
It's way better than being turned into a tentacle creature without knowing anything.
そうだな。
This is just a suggestion, but
どうだろう。
we don't have any set objective anymore. So why don't we just live out our lives from now on? The 8 of us can live on, wherever our lives take us. Haruto.
ええな。
Well, you heard our new leader. It's totally on board. Or I'm totally on board. Yes, but do not forget that I, Yuma Mashiro, am the true leader pulling the strings behind the curtains.
あのな。
Do you really need to try competing there? Feels as though my frozen heart has been thawed away.
嬉しいよ。
Thank you, Haruto. Everyone. Something warm flows from my eyes and my vision
お
blurs.
兄ちゃん。
Let's live, big brother. Together with everyone. Tears run down my cheeks and I cover my face with both hands. Yeah.
みんな。
Thank you, everyone. I hear laughter. Something about this feels nostalgic. Nostalgic? Oh, that's right. I used to laugh with these kids in this garage. There was Sachika, the others, and me. I thought those days would never end. Those days were always a treat. Go to the western shore. I don't think I'm done yet. Oh, west. Why do I keep getting west and east confused? It's not hard. Is it over? Stage 8. It's west. Yeah, you're right. We decided to have a party in commemoration of a new beginning. We've been living out here for so long, we're quite experienced with survival skills by now. We get a fire going away and make preparations for cooking. So there are two Sachikas inside her. I suppose that explains some things, but it's still hard to believe. Harder to believe than being brought back to life from these little X keys. I guess you have a point. After Haruto was revived and everyone forgave me, Sachika suddenly tells us that she's going to sleep, and prefers to clone Sachika's personality. Seems she doesn't share memories with the other Sachikas. We have to explain some things again.
Ichio-sensei.
Are you worried, Dr. Ichio?
Hmm?
About what?
もし
About the possibility of the old Sachika not coming back. We consider both Sachikas our dear friends, but... Ah, so that's what Rinko's concerned about.
そうだね。
I feel the same way now. I don't think I ever necessarily hated clone Sachika. In fact, I loved her. I spent many years helping her throughout her childhood. But I was afraid of accepting that and forgetting my hatred, my sister along with it. I see.
ごめんなさい
Never realized. Of course not. That's nothing to worry yourself over.
それなら
I'm sure she'll return. I think I actually met her on the day that I woke up on Garage Island. You did?
いや
Yeah, after you all showed me your X keys for the first time, Sachika also showed me hers. She sort of lifted her dress. Thought she was acting odd at the time, but now that I think about it... Lifted her dress? Uh-oh, this is bad.
日暮君。
Haruto, you peeked under Sachika's dress? What? Yeah, wait, what? Peeked? Now, hold on. She's the one that showed me.
いや、
My little sister can't do such a thing. Is this supposed to be a light novel or a light novel title or something? Oh no, at least we know it's possible for Sachika to come back someday.
ありがとう
Thanks for the support, Rinko. I still think it's contemptible that you looked up her dress. I didn't! First of all, there was nothing to look up. She lifted it up over her abdomen. It was just there. I didn't look under any. It was just there. This is what an icy smile looks like in a person.
あれだ
I don't have any siblings. But you have a sister complex or something, Dr. Ichio. Well, yes?
おいおい
You didn't even try to deny it. But man, what should we do starting tomorrow?
やれやれ
I knew it! Okay, fair enough, Gowu. There are more than enough things for us to do. We consume things just by living.
そうやな
Yeah, but I think it'd be good for us to have a goal to work toward.
そうね
Then we can start from there. Maybe we can search for other ruins.
それ
I like that. Maybe there's someone else alive out there too.
いや、
Don't know why that was so hard to get out. The lower the numbers on the Extend Machine's humanity counter, the more accurate it is. Can't you let us be hopeful for a bit?
そうだね
Even if there aren't any other survivors, there must be useful tools or something left behind by humanity. And who knows? Lady Sachika here might use it to invent something brilliant. Yeah, leave it to me.
大丈夫だよ
I'll study lots and fix everyone's bodies, just like the old Sachika fixed that arcade cabinet. Then we can all make kids together. We'll fill the world with our children. I don't know how I feel about that. That doesn't set. Make kids? What are you saying, Sachi?
そうだ
You know, I didn't even think about that. We have a doctor too, so why not, right, Minamo? No, real bad. Get the hell away from me. Doc, help me out here.
ダメだよ。
Men, if you touch Sachika, you die.
やれやれ。
In the end, the only thing we found out is just how much of a weirdo Dr. Ichigo really is. You're not wrong. Lone Sachika's dream is nearly impossible to achieve. There's a concept known as minimum viable population. The idea is for humanity to be preserved. It requires at least 1,000 diverse individuals. There are only 8 of us left. Humankind is already doomed. But still,
ありえない。
nothing
なん
is
てことは
impossible.
ありえない。
A good weirdo. Mamoru is a good boy. I see. I want to believe in those words from my sister. We spent the rest of the night getting rowdy, laughing, and showing our gratitude. For the blessings of nature, for life itself, for you and the others being here with me. We can't live alone. That's why I couldn't kill them right away. Even while I was thinking of revenge because they were here. And I had a reason to live because I had someone to hate.
父さん、僕は生きるよ。永遠が終わるその時まで。
Clapper.
ん？
Hmm?
これは。
Is this the garage?
ああ。
When did I fall asleep here, huh? Beginning to remember. After we partied on the beach, we took it to the garage and I fell asleep there. Must be from that wine Zen had made in secret. Pounded through that like there was no tomorrow. There's no one around and it's awfully quiet. I'm suddenly struck with a powerful sense of loneliness and anxiety. That's right, after all I've done, I can't blame them if they abandon me. He makes great noises. I sprint out of the garage as if it were on fire. Everyone. Where did everyone?
一応先生。
Doctor.
よかった。
Haruto. Thank goodness. Sheesh, I endured solitude for so many years. Now I can't be left alone for a few minutes?
いやー。
I was out like a light. Is everyone having breakfast already?
ん？
Haruto? I finally realized Haruto is acting strangely.
あれは
Dr. Ichigo. Care to explain that? Hmm? Stage 8. Then I see something I can hardly believe.
え？
What the? How in the world?
ありえない。
How is this here? The others must have heard me as they all turn around.
おい。
Come on, Doc. These surprises ain't cool, man.
あかんで。
Yeah, you should have told us there were more ruins. We were totally shocked.
まさか。
No. It wasn't me.
僕は。
I don't even know the coordinates of that place. I never even knew where it was. I've been searching for it since the world was destroyed, but I could never find it.
なんてことだ。
That's why I assumed it sank into the sea. What do you mean? Are you saying that you weren't the one who moved the island?
待ってくれ。
No.
なぜだ。
Was it
なぜマニ
Sachika?
がここにあるんだ。
How is this possible?
白ナノテクノロジー研究所がなぜここに。
It's Mani. Huh.
一体誰が。
Neato. Yeah, it's only been a couple hours, so I guess we're doing stage 8 too. Well, we can science. You right. Hold on. Do it again. Alright.
何も見えない。
I can't see anything.
ここは
Where
Dokoda.
is this? Oh, he's speaking, right.
僕は一体。
I'll just shut up then. You.
お前は
これはお前の仕業か黒崎。
僕の仕業。むしろ逆でしょう。君が僕を殺したんじゃないですか。僕のペケ時期をすっかり上書きして。
I mean, this is true.
それは僕が
やったわけじゃない。ひどいな。僕の器を奪ったのは仲間のせいですか。
違う、そうじゃない。大体お前は人殺しじゃないか。幸川は何度もお前に殺されたんだぞ。
だからなんですか。人殺しに人権はない。いや、実際僕もそう思うけどね。
That is true, yeah.
でもそれを言ったら君たちだって人殺しじゃないかい。
Perhaps so. Still better than you, though.
自分の体とはいえクリーチャーを、人間を何人殺してきたのかな。
In self-defense, mind you.
あれは自分の体なんだし。
Well, alright, Haruto. That's stretching. But,
そうやって都合のいい時だけ他人の言葉を借りるんだね。真実から目を背けるなよ、真実オタク。
you just call him a geek?
うるさい。消えたんなら出てくるな。このペケジキーは、ここは僕の居場所だ。
ええ、そうです。君のものですよ。なんだ、自分の仕業だって分かっているんじゃないか。ここは君の場所、君自身の闇さ。僕の闇じゃない。やっぱり似ているんだ、僕と君は。だからここがこんなにも居心地がいい。
お前みたいな人殺しと似てるわけがないだろ。
あの世で見せてもらうよ、ヒーロー。君の闇がどこまで深くなるのかを。
I'll be watching from hell, hero. Wow. Oh man, this guy is such a DMC character. It's incredible. Okay. Mashiro Nanotechnology Institute, also known as MANI, is one of Mashiro Group's many business enterprises. This is where Lushiora, the Extend Machine, and human cloning originated. It is also where the end of the world began. Standing before us now is what remains of that building.
それで
It really wasn't you who moved the island, Dr. Ichio?
いや、
I didn't do anything. I was never able to locate Mani in the first place. I was able to find the other ruins by tracing the signals from their Extend machines, but the signal from Mani's Extend machine disappeared after the Day of Reckoning.
まさか。
I just assumed it ended up at the bottom of the sea. I didn't realize it still existed. Doesn't seem like Dr. Ichio is lying, but it's also highly unlikely that Mani drifted up to us by itself.
ですが、
Who could have moved the island if it wasn't Dr. Ichio?
あれだ。
Maybe there really is someone besides us hiding somewhere. The humanity counter in the Extend machine could be broken.
いやいや、
Don't you think it's more likely the island was moved by one of us?
あんな。
Then please don't start. I'm sick of being suspicious of each other.
あ
Yeah, I shouldn't be the one to say this, but if there really is a ninth survivor, it would resolve many unanswered questions.
Eh?
What questions?
あ、うん。
Well, for example, how did Sachika awaken on Garage Island before me? She was never part of my revenge plan in the first place.
そうですよね。
You have a point. You have no reason to exact revenge on her.
だが、
Somehow, she was extended. I assume I put in the wrong settings. But what if that's not the case?
まさか。
So there may be someone else that extended her?
どうだろうね。
It's not impossible, but
みんな。
okay, that's enough for now. Wrecking our brains over it isn't going to accomplish much. Dr. Ichio is cut off by a commanding voice.
あ、
Is that old Sachi again?
まずは。
Let's go to the research facility. We should find our answers there. We may find documents related to the aging effect and X keys too.
どうかな。
No, we're Haruto again. But I've never done anything like this. I feel anxious.
大丈夫や。
This may be the first time for you, but we've been facing the unknown since day one.
そうですよね。
As long as we're together, I ain't afraid of any ruins.
そうだね。
We don't have to worry about getting our past exposed anymore either.
だな。
And no more Kurosuke to deal with. Exploration, adventure, discovery. Those are the themes of the Garage Kids, big brother. Sashika.
ふむ
You heard our old leader. What say you, new leader? I already know my answer. It's how we've done things up till now, and how we'll keep doing things moving forward. We'll live on this sea of drifting ruins. I'm sure there's a truth that we've yet to find.
よし
So let's go to Mani. That is where we will find all of our answers. We'll prepare fully before we go. Let me be a lolly cyborg with 2 different personalities? No, Gawoo. Uh-oh, Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Feels so great, why wasn't there a fall too? All the king's horses. And all the king's men. Couldn't put Humpty together again. Uh-oh! You had a great summer? That's good. I'm glad. What did I do? I had him set up as a tank, but there's really no point in doing that anymore. I think I had him set up as... Oh right, he's like significantly lower level than everyone else. Jeez. Yeah, there's not too much I can do for him, sadly. He's kind of boned. Wait, what? I have him set up for Pierce? Why? Oh no, I have him spec'd into Slash. Good, he needs to be spec'd into Slash. Slash is good. Acquire Slash Insight 1. Slash Expertise. It's gonna be a little bit boned. So currently, Rinko is better with Slash weapons than Zen. And that is a funny concept. Yeah, she's almost maxed out the tree. It's crazy. Yeah, I'll take it. Yuma, I had her set to use ranged weapons. Be able to max out sniping. Yeah. I need to actually get her a ranged weapon, but for the most part, I think we're good to go now. Let's stock up on some food and then get ready to head to the new dungeon. Let's see, I can make... Say, not really any reason to, though. I can make a bunch of goat steak. I'd like to make more blood sausage. That stuff is great. You have the weirdest boner for Mamoru, don't you, Dondi? Well, I say it's weird, I fully understand, but at the same time... Why are you so thirsty, dude? Herb tea, I need white flowers. can make 5. I think that's probably good enough.
作るより食べる派
Oh, we're good. Have you seen the guy? I mean, fair enough. Oh, alright, we going west, boys. We equipped, we got food, it's time. The only thing we don't really have is medicine, and I don't know which elements are in here, so, you know. Place is gonna suck, isn't it? We climb the long set of stairs from the pier and find the entrance to Mashiro Nanotechnology Institute. The blue sky overhead is cut off by the air corridor. When we saw it from Garage Island, it looked like some sort of offshore platform. Standing here now, it seems similar yet different. Furthermore, this place is wildly different from what I imagine when I hear the word laboratory. Looks like a container yard on a pier. This is where you guys research stuff? Rio voice is what I'm thinking.
確かに
The actual research wasn't done up here. The lab is below, under the water. The facility above sea level is a power plant that fuels the laboratory. It generates its own power. I wonder if it still works.
ほら
The security system seems to be intact, at least. I tried opening the door up ahead, but it asked for an authentication key.
なるほど
If the security system is working, it obviously still has power.
おそらく
The plant was automatically managed by AI, so it should still be preserved without anyone managing it.
そっか
Ah, what a good boy. Was protecting this place even with no humans around.
ええ
Yes, it was awaiting the return of me, Yumata Mashiro. Don't say Laputa.
は
Just said it yourself.
あですが
It's possible that someone's still alive in there and managing it, don't you think? Though there's no guarantee they wouldn't be hostile to us.
そうだな
Only one way to find out. How do we get inside, Doctor?
それじゃあ
You see that big tower in the middle? We'd usually use the elevator in there to go down. Okay, let's start by heading there. I can't believe Dr. Terashima is still alive and is the one who is keeping this place afloat. That being said, I'm willing to bet money Sachi brought us here. Now, why she would want to bring us here for Dr. Terashima, I'm not sure. Maybe she wants him dead. Seems unlikely to me. Although he is almost definitely a Cleone human.
本気で行くぜ
狙いは決めた
Maybe. I would be very disappointed if it was for anime family values. That would make me very sad, actually. Because they could do so much better with this if they wanted to. Ow! I could probably get some better defense equipment. I don't really want to, though. I feel like that would take too much grinding.
日暮さん
Haruto, look! We had split up to investigate the rusty building, when I eventually hear Rinko call out to us. Everyone must have been unsettled by the tone of her voice, and we all rushed to her at once. I found this in here. In her hand is the type of pamphlet that you'd find in a company presentation meeting.
これは
It looks like a Mani pamphlet.
いいですか
Yes, and look at this. Carefully places it on the floor, slowly opening the page as not to damage it. We all move in closer and squint our eyes. There we find
エクステンドテレビのキャラクター。
しかもカラーだぜ。こいつらモノクロじゃなかったのかよ。
いや、そこは驚くとこちゃうやろ。
You know, come to think of it, Sho does bear a striking resemblance to, your boy.
明るい未来を照らしましょう。だってセリフもエクステンドテレビと一緒だね。
それじゃ。
I think it would be quickest if we have Mr. Mastermind explain. Everyone's gazes turn toward Dr. Ichio.
やれやれ。
My, you're a stern one, Zen.
いやー。
Sorry to let you all down, but there's no big secret or mystery behind it. Dr. Ichio scratches his head as he continues.
ご覧の通り、未来と照らしましょうはマニのマスコットキャラクターなんだ。研究所の事業をアピールするにはマスコットキャラが必要不可欠という所長の鶴の一声で企画が始まってね、マニの職員で考えたんだよ。
And you guys used this? There weren't any better candidates?
それは
It was selected by Dr. Terashima himself. Even as his son, I don't understand his taste. I wonder if they were going for, stupid son and sacrificial lamb daughter. I wonder if that's what he was going for.
だが
Because he did not care very much for Mamoru. And he did say that he started clone research mainly, or at least Mamoru said that he started clone research because Sachika died. And the way in which she died, it was kind of like she was sacrificed. They too functioned as research subjects.
Huh?
Research subjects.
そうさ。
They were meant to be autonomous AI capable of speech, built with 3D models and synthetic voices. After all, Mani created the X key, so they already had a vessel.
そうだね。
Unfortunately, the world ended before the AI was completed. Wait, are Sho and Mirai going to be the final bosses? What I used were the assets for that interface. Basically, I just used the skin. Well, that's how Extend TV was made.
まあ
I happened to find a working PC, audio data, and those models in Hirosaka Memorial Hospital.
ふむ。
So to get revenge on us, you were editing footage and grinning to yourself while thinking of dumb jokes.
ウケる。
Makes me sad to think about. There's no love in thinking about what the bad guy does behind the scenes. Oh,
もうダメだ。
please don't pity me. The damage is beginning to creep in. Oh, Mamoru. I guess I feel bad for him again. Dr. Ichio covers his face and walks away. I watch his back. Looks smaller than usual and let out a sigh. Really isn't much truth to this truth after all.
これは
Disposable keys can only be used. Lady, do you have a problem?
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくぜ。
何かあるね。
Hey, conductive sheets. I need those to... Well, frankly, I don't remember which upgrade it is, but I need it for an upgrade to the base.
飽きそうにないな。
Can't I just... Oh, there's a...
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくぜ。
Just so we're clear, I hate you with a burning passion. Can't I just reach? Can't we just make a human, like, rope or something? Whatever. Do it, you won't.
本気でいくぜ。
You won't. It did. Riposte is such a good ability. Also, I have one level 1 key. The fact that they are disposable worries me. Go ahead and
体
rest.
力を回復せな。
I'll have to make sure to micromanage Rinko's HP, but I'll use it. I think I saw another one over here anyway.
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくぜ
いけるぜ。
It's ready to fight! Kill it! Kill it in its butt! What did I break? What? That's a lot of chicken breast. I can't cook it though, so what good is it to me?
なんでしょうありました
What kind of a place actually uses disposable keys, by the way? Like, I'm sure it's not as dumb as it sounds, but it sounds pretty dumb to me. I mean, I get that this place is top secret, but I still just don't see why?
開きませんね
Just give keys to the people that need keys. Why I gotta make disposable ones? Perhaps this is what sets me apart from the great scientists of the Monty Corporation. I certainly think that this is probably the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. However, they probably have a reason. I'm just not, you know, smart enough to understand. And that's fair. Maybe I don't need to be.
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくぜ
いけるぜ。
Ow! What hit me? Oh, there's 3 of them in here. I thought there were only 2. My bad. Honestly, though, multi-slash is so good. A bird built a nest in the hat. Nice. This requires a level 1 clearance key, which I don't have.
あれ？
なんでしょうこれはあり最低
Oh, whoops. Nope, we don't need that. This requires a level 1 keycard too. I assume no matter which path I take, it'll have a keycard. Grandpa! Long time no smell. Whoops. Maybe. Oh, there's a switch there. I should pull that. Wait, Grandpa, no! Don't jump! Turn around, Grandpa. Let's fight. Man, you're uglier every time I see you. It's kind of impressive.
よいしょ
At least it would be if I didn't hate you so much. These guys again?
本気でいくぜ
I mean, I shouldn't be surprised. Why not take the worst enemy from the last dungeon and bring it back? Makes perfect sense to me. Uh oh, this could be bad. Well, alright. She can't use her Cleone, which does suck. It's interesting that those boys work like SCP-173. Just, they don't teleport. They just move really quickly when they're not in your line of sight. Do it, you won't. You did? You fool!
拾っておこう。
Oh, it's just a screen. I expected more. Oh, is that a UFO?
見つけたよ。
Oh, it's a lifeboat. That's less fun.
必要でしょ。
I wish it was a UFO. That'd be cooler.
ショット。
Huh? Bubba?
さてさ
Oh,
て。
that button closes that door. Or opens
開き
that
そ
door.
うにないな。
Pending. Oh. Hello, sir.
狙いは決めた。
That thing you just did. Never do it again.
ちょっと
How do I get this door open then? Yeah, there is a button.
よいしょ
And it opened the door. Excellent. This seems bad though.
これですね
It's unlocked. I think I heard noises outside the room.
なんでしょう
Maybe it's dangerous or not. Way to find out. Let's look for what it did. Oh, I bet yeah, it opened this door here. Which leads up further. Okay. Ow. Wait, what?
なんでしょう
There's an anti-corrosive coating. Okay. I thought that said something important for a second there. I was like, hold on, let me get a better look at that. But no, it's dumb.
これは開きませんねよいしょ
Nice.
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくで
閉まってんな。
Can it come out here?
そうか？
It probably can. I'm probably dumb.
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくで
Yikes. Let me get rid of this arm real quick. Oh no, now the other one's standing there. Wait, they're attacking each other. This is good.
狙いは決めた。
Oh wait, no, he killed it. He killed his friend. Okay.
何して
Well,
んの？
that's good. This is bad though. Excellent.
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくで
いけるぜ。
慎重
Nice! That multi-slash. Got 28 of these. May as well make use of them.
うまいと幸せ一口で涙しもた
Now, what do I do about toilet if I need it? Welcome back, Lit Lit. Guess what? There was a stage 8. Ernstern. Yeah. We're in, Mani.
これは
Unsurprisingly.
動かすよ。さてさて。
Hey, Naughty. How's it going? Okay.
狙いは決めた。
I also doubt stage 8 will end with a good ending. That's a lot of switches. Hmm.
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気でいくぜ。
いけるぜ。
Step forward. Neither. I am playing as Haruto, actually. So I guess you could say it's... I guess you could say it's Kurosaki? To an extent? Oh,
本気でいくぜ。
right. Zen's stress goes down when he kills things.
狙いは
I
決め
forgot
た。
about that. Now what do we do here? Seriously can't believe the game's making a big deal out of killing Kurosaki? Yeah, it's pretty weird. Apparently he's more important than he's supposed to be.
見つけたよ。これは
Sound, down, down, left, up.
見つけたよ。
The north is a harsh one-way road, the south shows the correct path.
何してんの？これは
Down, down, left, up, right, down, down, left, left. The game gave us no limit at all since Haruto's life was on the line and then expected us to feel bad about making the obviously correct choice. Yeah. This is true.
飽きそうにないな。
ごめん、トイレ行きたい。
I have no idea what in the world these notes are supposed to mean. It's not like I can... Flat panda? I don't know what that means. I pull switch?
ちょっと。
Yeah, alright, that's about what I expected to happen. Let's see, Rinko's dead. Very unfortunate. Those are healer. I mean, Mamoru should definitely be in the front, but... I gone though.
使えるかな。僕が持っていこう。
私が持つの。拾いましょう。私が持つの。
Why is Yuma weighed down then? Ugh, are you serious? Where did you even come from, dude? Alright, listen. Heck it. Best way to handle this. I want to just warp out, but I want to pick up all of my stuff first. The whole Sachika cache is going to come into play? Yeah, probably. Alright, well I can move now at least.
使えるかな。僕が持っていこう。
Man, I can't pick up all my stuff. There's no way. I at least need to have all the weapons, I think.
いいね。
使えるかしら。
That puts me in a spot, though. I need that weapon, for sure.
拾いましょう。
拾っておこう。使えるかな。僕が持つよ。
聞くこともまた
拾っておこう。
That's too much. Oh well. Oof.
荷物を減らさないと。
Put that down. Get everyone extended back up. So the penalty for not getting that puzzle right is just death. Which seems like a very harsh penalty, seeing as how the solution is definitely not straightforward.
Ore 俺が持つよ。
拾っておこう。
うちがもらうな。ついてるな。うちがもらうな。
Possibly too much.
ヒーローいった。使えそうか。重くて
Oh, too
動
much.
けねえ。
Mm. Actually, she can keep this. The other stuff, though, needs moved for sure. Give him the sunglasses. Can't. Oh, that's on the hand. My bad. Definitely shouldn't wear sunglasses on your hands. That doesn't make any sense. Does Rinko have shoes? Doesn't. Also needs body armor. Well, I'll take these and give them to... Nope. Yeah, she can carry them. The weapon. Which... weapon? Not his weapon, that's Rinko's.
私が持ちますね。
There's his weapon.
使えそうか。
Split this up between them. Oh hey, hermit crab. Reason to fight it though. Alright, we running back. I don't think I'm gonna mess with that room. It seems really unlikely to me that there's anything
何かあるぜ。
of vital importance in there. Because if there is, that's just cruel. That room is so hard to navigate.
閉まってんな。いけるぜ。
慎重に
Definitely want that. Nice, monkey blood. Don't even suggest this game may even jokingly be Ape Escape. Ape Escape is a treasure. This is just kind of annoying most of the time.
なんでしょう ありました
You didn't miss anything, Dondo.
ぶつかるよ。
Hey, Dwayne. How's it going? Actually, probably just keep it open.
敵は
I hope that doesn't bite me in the butt later. I can't seem to do anything here.
これは
地図にメモっとくか。
Need another card key. How many floors this place got? A few.
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気で行くで
Got him. That also requires a card key. This would just lead me back to that room, which I don't necessarily need to go back to, because I don't think it would do me any good to do so, except to get my equipment. Solving the puzzle in there, probably not worth it right now. Grandpa, you're back!
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
本気で行くで
いけるぜ。
慎重に
狙いは決めた。
Oh, wow! I didn't expect him to live through that. Huh. Well, that happened. Rip's in. I guess I'll put Mamoru in front.
使えるかな僕が持っていこう
Though he needs a blunt weapon. Who should I trade with? I'll trade with Ryo. Rude. Ow. Wow. You again.
慎重に
全力で
本気でいくで。
いけるぜ。いけるぜ。
慎重に。
全
There's another one.
全力で
本気でいくで。
いけるぜ。
慎重。
That was close. If I had been standing in front of him, that would have been a problem. Uh-oh. Oh, okay, we're good. Now get out of here, kid. Wait, it's open? No, this is a different room. Never mind. This is the room.
使えるかな。僕が持っていこう。
Ow. Metal Boy shouldn't be able to sneak up on me, I think, as long as I'm looking at the door. Of course, I don't think resting has anything to do with that, so maybe I'm wrong. That being said, though, wow, I pulled this and I just exploded. So I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing in here.
これは何かな。
I mean, it's gotta be, like, that in itself says that the North is bad. So I wonder if I just need to...
何かあるぞ。
5, 6, 7, 8, 9... Yeah, no, there's way too many directions there for that to be the number of switches on the wall.
調べてみよ
Wish I could save. Well, what I could do is just start throwing bodies at it.
う。何かあるぞ。
Sound, down, down, left, up, right, down, 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 left, left. That doesn't help. Well, let's rest again.
診察が必
Get
要な
him
人
to full
は
health and hopefully he survives this.
調べてみよ
Nothing happened.
う。何かあるぞ。
Something just shocked him.
これは何かな。
Like I heard something.
調べてみよう。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。調べてみよう。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。これは何かな。
Maybe it happens Well, I know I don't have to worry about my characters exploding, so I can bring them all back out. The bottom path just exploded me with full attrition. Just no chance to survive.
全力で
本気でいくで。
いけるぜ。
慎
That expecting it to. Alright. So which ones did I hit? I hit this one. This one. Okay. Oh, my bad. 3, 6, 3, 6.
何かなぜみ何み
Hmm. Doesn't appear to be it, though.
調べてみよう。何かあるぞ。これは何かな。
進めません。
1 didn't seem to be the answer. 2 just shocks me. Tried 5 and 4 already, I think.
何かあるぞ。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。調べてみよう。これは何かな。
Whoops.
調べてみよう。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。これは何かな。
It's not
調べてみ
2.
よう。これは何かな。何かあるぞ。調べてみよう。
I don't think it works that way then. Maybe this one in particular was bad? Oh, let's put Rinko back in the party for a second.
休憩ですね。
Poisoned. Not much I can do about that. But we can get him healed back up and he can pull another switch.
十分に休むんだよ。
体力を回復しないと。
Dang. Just a wash tub fell on our heads. That's fine, I guess.
診察が必要な人は。
Ow! Dang it. I knew another one of you guys would appear eventually. I was just hoping it wouldn't be now.
全力で。
本気で行くで。いけるぜ。慎重。慎重に。
全力で。
本気で行くで。いけるぜ。
Ow! Let's get Jazz out of the party again. Rest.
十分に休むんだよ。
That oh, I forgot to remove Rinko from the party. Good big brain move. Biggest brain. Did very good. Wait, is Zin dead? How did Zin die? When did Zin? Oh yeah, Zin died earlier, that's right. Never mind, all is right with the world.
よっと。
ここなら安全。
全
Let's
力
just
で。
wander in here, huh? armor is about to die. Saved him. And we're dead. Come on, dude. Can't you just let me do what I want to do? A lot of good that did. Alright, let's pick up our stuff and leave. This room is butts. Welcome back, Litlit. If I could brute force this room, it would be great, but that doesn't seem to be happening. I guess we're not doing it. Yeah, I was wondering, what does that even mean, Litlit? I don't know what a flat panda is. Piano. What? How is it a... Explain. I do not understand. It is black and white, yeah. Is that it? Is that what makes it a panda? My Adidas pants. Pandas go Marissa, pianos, but oh, okay. I see, I see. Oh. Slab spotted? I see. Wait, I need to get... my life. So tell me how, the one day you don't tell me about it, I make it for a stream. You tell me say, I don't know, dude. But no, I forgot, sorry. I kind of told everyone that I was streaming late today. And by that I mean, about 5 minutes before I decided to stream, I told everyone I was gonna stream. So it's my own fault, really. What are you boys even talking about? Cappuccino. Right. What's up, Enter? How's it going? Oh, thanks for the bit. Appreciate it. Shut up, Rio. Guess that's it. We're all fully equipped and ready to go. What? Yeah, Don's here. Or at least he was earlier. I don't know if he's still hanging around. You're welcome. I'll give you more in a bit. Please don't. Please don't. I know it was a bit joke. Still, don't. You're punter this game. Definitely this game. Story's still okay. It could be better, but it's okay. The rest of it's kinda though. Grandpa's not here. You're trying to be funny? Puns are not the best way to be funny. I apologize, miss. Ow. Especially not with me. Come on. You should know better. When they're speaking Chinese. It's not Chinese, Soul Sphere, it's Japanese. And besides, it's because I can still read it because it's English. If you're just listening, I'm sure you're very confused. I'm not, though. So I apologize for the confusion. But at the same time, it's kind of a bed you're making yourself. You are clearly not very familiar with the visual novel, then. What? Why is lights off? I guess I did a thing. Oh, that's a darkness, man. Nope, not done yet, Patrol. I thought I was. You only play furry and Ludvians. I see. It's the same thing, though. It's still a visual novel. I mean, yeah, you're jerking it while you're playing it, but still, it's like, it's still a visual novel. The characters are small because they died. But in those you don't pay attention to the story? I mean, I guess. I wouldn't know, to be honest. That's a dumb reason. I mean, okay. Petrol, you seem to dislike this game just because it's a Spike Chunsoft game. Which I understand. I'm not a fan of Danganronpa myself. So, I mean, I get it. But at the same time, can you keep the negativity, like, down to a minimum? If you don't like it, you don't necessarily have to experience it, you know? I love you, my guy, but I'm pretty sure we go through this every time you come in. Sometimes they get something. That is most certainly not what that means. Nobody likes this game, so I have to. Exactly. I actually don't think it's that bad. The game part is bad, but the story is actually still decent. It's nothing to write home about, of course, but I mean, I would never actually recommend this game to another human being. But it's something. Patchy, have you been here for the whole thing? Have you looked into the story? I feel like it's fine, personally. And I'm a slut for writing, as I've pointed out. It's the reason I dislike most anime. You got the Cliff Notes version. I see. I feel like that's not doing it justice. But I guess that's just like my opinion. It's whatever. Not liking hot trash? I mean, fair enough.
開きませんね。
あれぶつかるよ。
よいしょ。
I'm not reading the flavor text most of the time. I haven't noticed it. There are definitely some typos in this game, though.
必要なのかな。動かしますよ。よいしょ。
This is a trap room.
これですね。よいしょ。
Wait, you guys stop donating bits, please? Stop it.
いかれへん。ありました。なんでしょう。
Hmm.
どこから来ましたっけ。
Nope, no one has to compete with anyone.
慎重に。狙いは決めた。
Oh my lord. I hate you both. I got a level 1 key, alright?
慎重に。狙いは決めた。本気でいく。
Ow! How about no? God, I hate those things. Oh, I got 2 disposable keys. That is helpful.
慎重に。狙いは決めた。本気でいくで。
I keep forgetting she can shoot the attack sideways. Ow. Seems good. 50? Wow.
ありました。
Alright, boys. It's been fun. Thanks for the bits and everything. Please stop. If Twitch didn't require you turn them on, they wouldn't be here. That's a whole $1 of hard-earned money. Yep, you right. You're all horrible. Weebs, get out of here. Take the...
何これ。何かあるぜ。
Take, okay, clearance 1, we got it.
みっけ。
Oh, is this a clearance 2 card?
見て見て。
Can we use it to get on the elevator?
うん。
Yes, this should open the door to the Cinder Tower. So we finally get to go to the underwater lab. Getting anxious.
困るんだよね。
Well, let's hope it's not submerged in water. It'd be a shame if we all ended up drowning.
あのな。
Come on, man, why you always gotta say things like that?
パーティー。
The elevator will not move if it is flooded. In that case, we should give up and have a hot pot party. In fact, we may as well all go home. Did you get bored already? It'd be nice if we could find a way to fix the aging effect in here. Agreed. I've mostly gotten used to it, but it does hurt regardless. What if it hurts more than having a baby? Let's not think about it. That's something I'd never really...
Huh?
Wait, what does that have to do with the...
それは
Well,
ですね。
because Sachika said that we should make babies once we get rid of the aging effect.
なんというか。
Not that I'm gonna have one personally. I mean, it would depend on timing, but...
Oh.
Oh. Okay. I don't understand what she's trying to justify, but it's making me feel embarrassed for her. Besides, there may be some other human alive out there.
そうですよ。
That's all I meant. It was just a simple question.
Oh.
Okay. Got it. Wait. Other humans? Haruto?
そうか。
That's right. Why are there creatures here? What?
これは
Doctor, are the extend machines in Mani and Garage Island connected to the ones in other ruins?
いや
I only came here after the Day of Reckoning. I had no time to mess with.
ん
Wait,
なるほど
that's right, I completely forgot. Seems Dr. Ichio has come to the same conclusion as I did.
あかんで。
Hey, what are you talking about?
どうだろ
You remember how creatures ended up in the ruins in the first place?
それ
Well,
は。
yeah, we figured out that we found that out when we found my police ID.
あ
Failed clones that are made when we extend are dumped from Garage Island to the ruins, right?
う。そう。
Yes, and those failed clones turn into creatures. But Mani and Garage Island aren't connected,
それなら
so it wouldn't make sense for creatures made by us to be here. Which means the creatures here aren't our clones? I don't know what this all means, but
どうだろう。
there's someone creating creatures besides us.
そうなりますよね。
There are other human clones, so they must have an X key like us.
マジで
So they're the ones who brought us to Mani.
ほら
But isn't this good news? It means that there are other survivors, right?
いやいや
This person could be hostile, though.
あのさ
We could have another Kurosuke on our hands. So don't get your hopes up too high.
それに。
And the humanity counter is supposed to be accurate, is it not?
だが
Yes, but... But...
どうかな
I don't fully understand how it works either, and, well... Unlike you all, I'm not accustomed to dealing with the unknown. I have a strange feeling about this. You don't get it, Mamoru? Adventuring is fun because you get to discover the unknown. Life is all about mapping it out.
やれやれ
My, you are so adorable, Sachika. What?
あっちゃ
Getting more and more blunt about it. Don't tease me, you meanie. Just go further down. I'm sure we'll find more new stuff down there.
そうだな。
Yeah. Creatures that shouldn't be there. Their existence elicits a small sense of hope inside me. If there really are other clones who are alive out there, and if they happen to be someone from Mani, they may be able to improve the extend machine. There may come a night when we can sleep without fearing our inescapable and looming deaths. However, what awaits us ahead was that person's sick practical joke and casual malice. Dr. Terashima! Ryo Howard them ropes my boy. Well, he bound Haruto one night. He was pretty happy about that. I think Haruto was pretty happy about that too. It was, you know, I wanted to say it was a nice bonding moment, but I feel like I'd hate myself if I did.
ごちそうさん。うん。うまい。最高。
That's lewd? Yeah, no, that's the point.
何してんの
Don't nice to smug me. I avoided the joke. I just told you it might happen. How does it look, Dr. Ichio? The elevator itself seems to be working, but there's an anti-intruder lock in place. So what does that mean?
あ
We need a passcode to unlock it. I don't know it, of course.
は
But didn't you work at Mani?
あそれは
It usually wasn't locked like this, outside of emergency situations. That's why only a small handful of people knew the passcode. Emergency situations, huh? This is where the end of the world began, so I'm sure that qualified.
おいおい
So, what then? We can't go any further? I was looking forward to riding an elevator again.
え
I do not understand the joys of common folk.
ちげえって
Well, I won't deny I'm a commoner.
そうだな。
We have no choice then. Let's go back and find another.
大丈夫。
No need. Sachika confidently walks up to the elevator and flips the cover of the control panel. Under it are exposed wires and a calculator-like device used to input numbers.
さて
Wow, that's quite a memory you have there. He swiftly taps on some numbers and... passcode verified. Elevator unlocked. An electronic voice announces the lock has been opened.
さあ
Now, it's time to return to good old Monty. Yo, that's my password too! Whoa! Wait, what? If I was fearless, I would have kept letting us donate bits? And like these dumb scrubs giving me money? Mwaha. Okay, first of all, there's a good chance I won't see any of this money for like months. I have to collect at least 100 before Twitch pays. So it's not even technically going to me.
ありえない。
How do you know the passcode? You've never been to Monty before. My dad is the one who set it up. Sachika grins wryly. Does he always use the same passcode, or do you just know his tendencies or something?
というか
Or like I made up the code myself so I can always open it as long as I don't forget. What? She made it herself?
ショック
Ladies and gentlemen of the Garage Kids, thank you for bringing me here.
あ
Why are you thanking us? You're the one who opened it for us. I can proceed with just an arm from here, so I think I'll go my separate way. What are you talking about?
まさか。
Can't be. Don't tell me you're... The moment we all realize something is wrong with Sachika, it happens.
いざ合体
She was Terashima? Was she... Wait, excuse me? Is Terashima in her arm? Electricity flies out of the joint from Sachika's prosthetic arm and her right arm shoots off. Sparks fly out of the socket and red fluid, be it blood or oil, sprays forth. Huh?
サチカちゃん
Sachika falls, her head hitting the ground with a dull thud.
なんてこと。
No. Dr. Ichio runs to Sachika's side. Doesn't move.
おい
What happened? Did her arm break? That sound should have been separate, not combine. Whoops. Huh?
心配いらないよ
Don't worry about Sachika. She's just knocked out from her brain switching channels.
あら
Voice, where's it coming from?
日暮くん
Naruto. It's right there. Zen points out and finds the source of the voice.
ほら電車なんかでもあるだろ電源切り替えのため消灯しますってさ
手が喋ってる。
I have seen and experienced many unbelievable things, but I have never encountered something as ludicrous as what I am seeing now before me. Sachika's prosthetic right arm is now standing and talking to him.
なんてこと
So the other voice in Sachika's head wasn't actually Sachika, it was Terashima. Huh.
やれやれ
Took you long enough, my boy, but I suppose that's to be expected of a mediocre person like you.
僕は寺
Yeah.
島大地
It is me, Daiichi Terashima, the director of Mani, and your father, of course. Terashima? This talking hand is... in all my metallic glory! Dr. Ichio's father and the creator of the X Key and Extend Machine? What the... What's going on here? Dr. Terashima's alive? But Dr. Mamoru told us you died.
ありえない。
Doctor... No, father, why are you where are you controlling the arm from? What did you do to Sachika?
教えてあげるよ
Can't you tell? I separated myself from her. I can go on alone from here.
あれ
You didn't really think Sachika got her memories back, did you?
は
What? The arm has no eyes, nose, or mouth, but it feels like it's grinning at us. That'd be impossible. You should know this, even if you aren't much of a scientist.
残念だけど
An act, my boy. It was all an act. I played her part pretty well, if I do say so myself. I suppose it's because she's my daughter.
そんな
Act? Then what about our Sachika?
Yeah
Such a shame. You thought your beloved sister returned, but it was just your old man. Right, big brother.
答えてください
Just what are you? The one responsible for making the world this way. I've returned to the place where the end began.
今度は
This time, I'm here to begin the beginning of the world. The elevator door opens, and as he finishes speaking, and he hops inside.
待て
Wait, I'm not done. If you'd like to cooperate, then follow me.
新たな人類
Let's create a new future for humanity together. Then tries reaching inside, but the elevator doors close. The prosthetic arm vanishes from sight.
クソ
Damn, we're going after him, right?
待ってくれ
Wait. Sachika's bleeding from her socket. The connector parts may have been damaged. I need to examine her, but we need to return to Garage Island.
は
It's gonna get away. Sorry, but it'd be better for you to put her back in her X key and...
ぜ
Zen.
はいはい
Fine, fine. Let's go back.
すまない
Thank you. Sure, Dr. Ichio is shocked more than any of us. But for him to prioritize Sachika's treatment, I wonder what's going through his head right now. We decided to head back to Garage Island. All of us at a loss for words. We take Sachika to her room. Once we return, Dr. Ichio repairs her arm right away. The rest of us go to the garage and wait, not wanting to get in his way. Several hours passed. Oh yeah, no, I agree. That twist is really dumb. Sure is taking a while. Is he working on that surgery?
そういえば
Dr. Ichio said that arm was a product of nanomachine research and specially made by Mani. I'm sure it's not easy to replace.
だから
I did suggest we return her to her X key first.
それは
Even if we extend her, it won't fix her prosthetics.
どうなんですか
Back. Is Sachika okay? Dr. Ichio?
あ
The thing is...
そんな
oh no, don't tell me. Sorry for the wait, you guys.
あれ
Huh?
いや
Once she regained consciousness, she fixed most of it herself. There wasn't much for me to do.
あんな
Sheesh, don't scare us like that.
よかった
I was worried seeing her bleeding like that, but fortunately the vital parts were still intact.
ん
How's the new arm? Doesn't look much different from the old one.
絶好調だよ
Great! It's the same type as the old one, so I could even start cooking right now. Glad to hear it.
それはね
By the way, I'm the one who brought that arm back from the hospital. Guess you owe me one now.
そっか
You did? Thanks, Zen. Next arm I find is yours.
まいいか
That's not what I meant, but oh well. Maybe I'll offer an arm and leg in return for favors too. After celebrating Sachika's recovery, we discuss how to proceed from now on.
どうかな
She is completely unaffected. Yeah, no, he does not care. Want to hear your opinions on what to do from here regarding Dr. Terashima, of course. I believe he is also the one responsible for Mani appearing at Garage Island. He was saying something about a new humanity. Yup, we just saw this, I am aware.
それは
He said to follow him if we're willing to cooperate. I wonder what he's planning.
そうだな
I have a feeling he's up to no good, but I don't want to speak too badly of him in front of his children.
いや
No, Dr. Terashima, my father, is the very personification of mischief itself. He's the type who will completely disregard ethics, common sense, empathy, even family for his research.
だが
I think he's still alive and was controlling Sachika through a prosthetic arm. I can't even begin to comprehend what he's thinking.
そういえば
His existence also explains the question Dr. Mamoru brought up earlier.
ああ
You mean about Sachika waking up on Garage Island before him, despite not being a part of his plan? Yeah, Dr. Terashima must have extended her beforehand. And he's been observing through her ever since.
くそ
I don't know what he's planning. But we need to teach him a lesson.
ふざけんな
That guy hurt Dr. Ichio and Sachika. How could he do that to his own kids?
だけど
But he may get rid of our aging effect if we ask him to.
いやいや
I wouldn't count on it. He's been observing and messing with us since day one.
どうやろう
Sachi, you don't happen to know what he's planning, do ya?
えーっと
No, I don't. But I did hear someone talking in my head every once in a while.
うーん
It was in my own voice, though, so I had no idea it was Dr. Terashima.
ほな
Then talking to him directly is our only choice.
そうだな。
We've come this far. I don't want to find the whole truth, including, or I want to find out the whole truth, including what exactly he plans on doing.
いか
Now let's go out. Sachika wants to talk to him too.
んそうだよね
I'm sure Mamoru feels the same way, right?
それは
Yes, I want to know what his true intentions are, but I don't think you should go, Sachika. Considering what he did to you, I'm sure you realize now he only sees you as a research subject.
どうかな。
Who knows what I'll try to do to you next?
やだ
I don't want to be left here alone. Please take me with you.
あはは
He'll probably just follow us if we try leaving her.
任しとき
It'd be safer to be with us, don't you think? We've always done things together with the 8 of us.
やれや
I suppose so.
れ。いいかい
Just don't get near Dr. Terashima, alright? Stay near me so I can protect you. Okay, thanks, Mamoru.
と
I'll ask this just in case, but,
どうだろ
does anyone think that we should forget about Dr. Terashima and move on? I wait 5 seconds, but no one raises their hand, so it's decided
う。
then.
よし。
Alright, we'll head for the interior of Mani next. It's time to pay Dr. Terashima a visit. Laid low in handy disguise, arming himself with the knowledge to destroy us. Listen. Bad. I'd rather not think about it, okay? Okay. The hardest part is following the story is remembering names. Agreed. Yeah. 100% reflect that opinion. Oh, by the way, Monokuma cameo, in case you guys never saw it. Are you ready to accept Mamoru as the wholesome good boy that he is? I guess. He's still a syscon, though.
狙いは決めた本気で行くで
Wow. 29. Pretty good. That's very heavy, though. Wow. Good lord, that's heavy. But he is a wholesome syscon. I see. I do not know if that is how I would describe, but you know what? Fine. Why not? I think remembering the characters' names is probably the biggest hump at first, and then you just get used to it after seeing them enough. I've had to read like their names to each character so many times by this point. I remember them. The only issue that I have sometimes is Minamo and Mamoru. Their names are somewhat similar. That throws me for a loop. This is ice. We a Pokemon puzzle now. Ow. Well, that's bad. This is the dumbest room I have ever seen in my life. So now what? My stuff's just like over there? Yeah. What is this? Strimmer, what are you doing? Trying to figure out how this room works, unfortunately. Turns out, not well. Ow, what? Oh. What is this crap? Alright, so this is room 1 and it's already kicked the snot out of me. Your body temperature should not go below 36. You know what? You're right. I wish there was something I could do about it, but this game is hateful. That reset that one. I feel like that's unnecessary. I'll probably be fine regardless. But thanks for the concern, I suppose. Should be able to reach the door from here. I would really like to just turn off this ice, though, if at all possible. Doesn't seem like it is, but... This place is sort of like an aquarium. If only it were a little brighter in here, I'd be able to see the fishies better. Two look around curiously. It's hard to believe they're talking about ruins. In fact, some portions of the ceiling are made of glass, and we can see the fish swimming overhead.
これは
We're lucky there's still air in here, but the security system is active as well. I don't know much in that department, and there are creatures roaming about, but we should stay alert. An exercise of murder. Sounds like an effective diet. We all know that you won't go on a diet. Besides, you'll be reverted again once you extend. Oink. I wonder where Dr. Terashima is. Maybe he has an office somewhere in here. Well, usually the last boss would be found at the very end. You still don't truly know if he is our enemy. Wah! Sachika suddenly falls on her behind. He immediately stands up again and points to the floor in a fluster. Something came out of the floor. The floor. Extend TV is back! Huh? Ah! What is this? Stay back, Sachi. Thing that had come out of the ground displays some static image we've seen so many times. Oh no. Dr. Ichio?
Masaka.
It can't be. Dr. Ichio is interrupted just as he tries getting his words out. We see familiar, yet somehow new, footage before our eyes. Along with it comes the usual depressing jingle. Can't believe they're back. Shin Extend TV? Oh man! We got a new season, boys!
みんなお久しぶり覚えてる忘れちゃったフレンズのために改めて自己紹介から新エクステンドテレビの MC を務める装飾系マスコットの未来です
Can't believe they got not only a new season, but a boost in budget. Actually, I can.
アシスタントの
6 seasons and a movie. Yeah, you're right.
そこまで改めなくていいよ
仕方ないだろういきなり呼び出されたんだからっていうかこれ何みんなに惜しまれつつ最終回を迎えたはずだよね
What a dream of it, Wubs. I'm not a creep.
みんなの声援に応えて帰ってきましたその名も新エクステンドテレビですパチパチパチパチパチ
新だから未来も前とちょっと違うの
うん新エクステンドテレビの特徴の一つだよどこが違うか言ってみて
いつも雑巾みたいな匂いだけど今日は牛乳拭いた後の雑巾の匂いだ
You clap with your hands, not by saying the word clap. It's true.
始まって早々死にたくなった。
We just started. I already feel like dying. I know that
そう
feeling.
いうスメルハラスメント
Feels
的なことじゃなく
bad.
って見た目で違う部分があるよね。
Something looks different,
言わ
right?
れてみればちょっと色っぽいような。
正解。なんと今回からカラー放送なの。だから未来もいつもより綺麗でしょ。
なんだ色づいちゃってさ、色目なんて誰に使うつもりだよ。
Stop repeating things you heard your dad say, Show.
色の捉え方がいろいろおかしい。それに色ついてるのは
ふふん、カラーぐらいじゃ僕驚かないな。だって時代は JK いや 4K だもん。その程度で新エクステンドテレビっておっしゃられてもな。
もちろんそれだけじゃな
They
いよ。
couldn't translate that pun. I see.
実はね、新エクステンドテレビの新は新っていう意味だけじゃないんだよ。
知ってるさ、シン・ゴジラのパクリでしょ。
It's also a ripoff of Shin Godzilla, right?
身も蓋も目。
You can't say that.
あのね、
Oof.
新にはいろんな意味があるの。新、新、新、新、新、新、新。そして今回
Oh, I see.
最も重要な意味は
シンでした。
Gross. What's he doing here?
うわあ、
じゃっじゃーん。ご紹介します。
This is very strange.
新エクステンドテレビの新しい顔、マニの所長、平島大地博士です。
みんな見てる？
ヒューヒュー、平島博士。
あなたは僕を。
寺島博士に照らしましょう。
Yep, there you go. You picked it up.
数々のクズエピソードを披露した翔くんのお父さんってひょっとして
マスコットに採用してくれた人ですね。ありがとうございます。
All right, Show.
お父さんじゃないの？
やだな未来。
I'm a fictional character.
博士とは次元が違うんだよ。ま、生みの親なのは間違いないけどね。にょほほほほほほ。
今までそんな笑い方してたっけ？
さて諸君、特に守君、サプライズは喜んでくれたかな。君が作ったエクステンドテレビのデータをもとにショート未来の AI を動かしてみたんだ。僕がセリフを打ち込んでるんじゃないぜ。彼ら自身がリアルタイムで考え
Really?
話しているんだよ。
未来たちの心は守くんのおかげで形になったんだよ。
それじゃお礼を言わなくちゃ。一度しか言わないからね。どうもごちそうさまでした。
So long, and thanks for all the fish.
まだボキャブライブラリの調整が必要そうだね。ちなみに僕の見た目は 3D スキャンしたモデルだ。義手が画面に出てくるよりはマシだろう。
ところで博士、この新エクステンドテレビの目的って何？
そりゃ暇つぶ
Well, I was bored. I
じ
mean,
ゃなかった。僕の新人類再生ミッションについてみんなに説明してあげるのが目的さ。
ミッションだって？なんだか久しぶりに聞いたぞ。
新人類再生ミッションは新たな未来、新たな人類の扉を開くための壮大な実験なんだぜ。
未来もまだ詳しくは知らないんだけど、このミッションはとても危険みたいなの。失敗したらそれはもう大変なことになるんだって。
それって未来が恥ずかしい格好になるよりも？
やめてそんなふり。
実はね、僕がサチカから離れたのもみんなを危険に巻き込みたくなかったからなんだ。
they are not real, no. They are mascots drawn up by Money Corporation to represent the company. This television program is fake, but Terashima put himself into it because he figured we would relate to it better if he wasn't just a talking hand. And I admit this is less dumb, but still horrible.
協力するなら追ってこい、そう言っちゃったけどさ、本当はみんなには来てほしくないんだよ。
Really now?
でもみんなが研究所に入ってきちゃったでしょ。だから新人類再生ミッションについて説
I
明
mean, I
して
guess technically
邪魔
they
し
are
ないように書
AI,
いて
so
もらい
that
たいんだ
they
って。
are real? Question mark?
それで急に始まったのか。困るな。僕にだっていろいろ準備があるのに。
Actually, fact, Lit.
まあ次から僕も編成会議に呼んでもらえる？ちゃんと演者のギャランドゥから話を
Pubic
詰めたいんで。
images? Yeah, I hope you mean public images.
ギャランティーね。
あ
羽についての会議なんてしたくないよ。
さて今回は顔見せということでここまでにしよ
Okay.
う。諸君にもう一度お願いだ。この先は危険だしこれ以上追ってこないでね。そして新人類再生ミッションの成功をどこかで祈っていてくれ。
それじゃあ
人類の
新たな未来を
照らしましょう。
バイバイ。
Okay. Whatever. Get me out of here. TV sinks into the floor again, and we all sigh deeply. So, that was Dr. Terashima? Thinking back, this is the first time we've actually seen him. Dr. Ichio and Yuma nod in response to my question.
そうだね。
At the very least, the Dr. Terashima on TV looks and sounds the same as the one I know. Yes, that's how I remember him as well.
やれやれ。
Didn't expect him to prepare an Extend TV episode. He still enjoys mocking others, it seems. Despite his exasperated comment, there's a somewhat nostalgic look in Dr. Ichio's eyes. As for the girl who shares the same father with him,
と
Mamoru,
本当？
was that really Dr. Terashima? That was Sachika's dad?
そうだね。
Yes, that's right.
ああ。
You met him many times at the hospital. We hid the fact that he was your father the whole time.
そっか。
I see. Hmm? Sachika lowers her eyes sadly. Is she disappointed because her father is such a strange person? Dr. Ichio must have noticed this dubious expression on my face and speaks up. As I explained before, clone Sachika was nothing more than a research subject to Dr. Terashima. That's why he never hesitated in conducting experiments on her, even if they caused her great
す
pain.
まない。
Though I'm just as guilty for never trying to stop him.
それは
How awful.
そうだよね。
So, Sachika met him a bunch of times already. I'm such a dummy. I never noticed.
さっちゃん。
Sachi
ほんま。
cares if she's a clone. He's her father. Take responsibility for your child, damn it.
それで？
So, that irresponsible doctor told us not to follow him because it's dangerous.
ね
We're not really gonna turn back now, are we?
やるぞ。
Hell no. We still need to give him a piece of our minds. Isn't that right, Haruto?
行くぞ。
That's right. Let's keep moving, everyone. Not able to see through the truth of Dr. Terashima. First, he tells us to follow along, now he wants us to turn back because it's dangerous. What is he trying to do? How exactly does he view us? Either way, seeing Sachika putting on a brave front for our sake. I don't know what to do with the anger growing inside me. Alright, so that's bad. Item dump.
怪しいな。
Like stepping on this is. Is that a creature? Is there a creature in that cage? Seems angry. I would like to figure out how to get my stuff back though, if at all possible. Like maybe I'm asking too much, but I don't feel like I am. Could easily get out. Out doesn't help me very.
進めま
I
す。
want to figure out how to turn off these ice traps.
ただ。あ、行かれへん。 進めません。
Wish I could just stop right there. Fortunately, it is not possible.
進めません。
No, I don't see any way to stop on that one. Just walk in it? That won't work because I need to be able to stop in front of that door. I can't do that because, well, ice. I wonder if there's a way to melt this somehow. Really like one. Mamoru's pretty beefy. Is he dead? Not dead. He has a lot of defense and he's in the front row. I'm gonna try to use him to steal this stuff, I think. Kinda works.
敵はいませんよね。
Now, how do I get that stuff that's in front of the door that I need to go in but can't?
気をつけよう。おっと、気をつけよう。
Need to be able to hit that pillar, I think,
気をつ
from
けよ
the front.
う。おっと。気をつけよう。おっと。
That's how that works.
うん
Alright, let's see.
気をつけよ
Here,
う。おっと。
that one again.
気をつけよ
I think I'm screwed.
う。気をつけよ
Yeah, that won't work.
う。ん
Anything else in here?
おっと。気をつけよう。おっと。これかな。気をつけよう。ん 気をつけよ
If only I could walk diagonally.
う。おっと。やった。
Maybe that'll work. I'll stand here. No, that won't work.
気をつけよ
I didn't change anything either. Well, that'll kind of work. I'll have to pick everything up at once, though. Which Dr. Ichio probably isn't able to do.
体力を回復しないと。
Let's do our best!
寒い寒い寒い。僕これ好きで。
Got him. But that sucks because he's dead. I didn't do it fast enough. Naruto!
僕が持つ。拾っておこう。僕が持つ。
We did it. Alright, turns out, not actually as tanky as I wanted him to be. That's okay. We got it done. Incredibly sloppily, but it worked. I can already tell this place is gonna be a pain in the side. I had to solve a puzzle just to get my stuff back. That being said, I don't think I'm gonna do it today. As compelling as it is, I should probably go ahead and get ready to sleep. I have work tonight. I think I'm gonna have to say, no to that nonsense. Seems agreeable? Yeah. I'll definitely finish this next stream. So that's good. But when that will be, I'm not entirely sure, if I'm honest. Because I am definitely working for the next 5 days at least. If I'm not super tired, I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but... Did you regain your enthusiasm? For the game, not necessarily. The game is still just kind of like, whatever. But I regained my, want to continue it. Just because I'm so close to the end. It's one of those things. It's one of those, well, the hell is almost over. Let's just get it over with. So I will probably try to stream tomorrow, but no promises. And again, I do want to stress, I am enjoying the game. It's just it's one of those situations where it was with Dragon Quest, where it was just going on for so long, but I don't feel like I can quit it because I've already put so much time into it. It's just one of them. That being said, though, who is streaming today? No one. Well, Zanki is, but Senkai's playing Fate Grand Order. I don't know how people feel about watching a gacha. Sunk cost fallacy. Yeah, I suffer from that one a great deal. Alright, well, I guess that's that then. You all have a fantastic morning, noon, or night. Evening, whatever. I'm gonna probably get some food and then think about sleeping. Okay, bye.